Alright guys, welcome to the channel. We have in this Warhammer 40,000 battle report, as you've already seen in the pre-show and in our little loading screen, we have Salamanders versus Death Guard. In this scenario, the Salamanders rolled, they won the roll-off for deployment, so we're running a hammer and anvil deployment setup here, and the Salamanders are the attackers, and they've deployed as such with the Death Guard counter-deploying. So, just reviewing how everyone has deployed out. We have a Devastator Squad and Chaplain Venerable Dreadnought here, and the Cursor Squad is poised to potentially claim this objective. Land Raider with Centurions and the Warlord Captain, as well as the Company Ancient, are situated thusly. We got the Primaris Librarian and Lieutenant situated nearby for those rerolls. Another Intercessor Squad, or the first Intercessor Squad with bolt rifles are here. Scouts are deployed as such, partially screening, and this forward one potentially going to grab that objective, since we are situated to go first. And then we have two Stalker Intercessor Squads, one on these rafters up here, or the gantries, excuse me, and one down here near this container and Serval Hauler. And the Contemptor Mortis Dreadnought is positioned here with some nice lines of fire. The Death Guard's deployment, we have all of the Poxwalkers and Necrosius the Undying protecting this objective, so that's going to be incredibly hard to shift should I need to. And we have the Armored Column, which has deployed cannily far away from my Devastator Squad and Chaplain Venerable Dreadnought. In that Armored Column are the three Plague Burst Crawlers and the Rhino, which is housing the Plague Marines.
Yep.
And we have the Death Guard's the Endless Blight's Warlord, Orthodox Everblight, up on this Mechanicus structure. And the Foetid Bloat Drone is ready to potentially burn up these scouts in his filthy Plagues Flamers. Alright, so we are ready to seize the initiative.
Oh, here we go. So I'm going to try and seize. Let's see.
Oh, what is it?
We got a
what
3.
Is it? Oh, it's a 3. All right.
Not quite.
So it'll be Salamander's turn 1, and we'll come back with the card draws. Alrighty, so for Disruptive Tactics, before I put any cards into play, I have to reveal the top 3 cards, and Matt will get to disrupt the flow of my tactics. So we got Secure Objective 6, Fires of Nocturne, and Behind Enemy Lines. So Matt will get to pick one of these to put to the bottom of my deck, and the remaining 2 will go to the top of the objective deck for my draw at the end of this turn. Okay, you're putting this to the bottom?
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, so this is going, you guys can bear witness, right to the bottom. And any order you care about for these?
Yeah, so this one can go to the top.
Okay, so it goes to the top like this, and then I'll play my objectives, or I'll activate the cards from my hand. So for this turn, I will be putting up Hold the Line to score for having units in my deployment zone, score Objective 3 and Objective 1. It's overall a pretty good draw because both of those are in my deployment zone, so everything's synergizing together.
I like it.
And now I'll draw those 2 cards, plus 1 for
Yep.
the 3 I spent,
Yep.
or the 3 activated, and add those to my hand.
Yep.
For a total of 5.
Yeah, so we have to keep up to 5.
Alright, and we'll come back with starting with our litanies of battle. The chaplain's going to use his recitation of focus to add plus 1 to hit because he needs to move in order to reach the blow drone over here. So I want to add 1 to his own hit rolls so he doesn't suffer his penalty for moving with his heavy weapon. So looking for a 3 up, and he gets it.
Perfect. So with that, I also am going to, we forgot to mention beforehand, I'll be using 2 command points to go prepare positions beforehand. Taking my 9 down to 7. We're also going to mention that we have 2 Deep Strike reserves, 1 for me, 1 for Kyle. I have Blightlord Terminators, a 10-man squad, like in the pre-show. And you?
A unit of 3, 1 unit of 3 Inceptors.
Okay. So that's about it that we kind of forgot to mention, and we'll get back to movement.
Oh yeah, so recapping movement phase, not too much has moved. As I mentioned with the what I did the news here, the Chaplain Venerable Dreadnought, has shifted up forward to bring his last cannons in range.
Over to
Land
this.
Raider with the Centurions and Captain and Ancient have moved up, bringing them more to the mid board. These guys remain stationary for Bolter Discipline. These guys, the Intercessor Squad over here, advanced with a 5. Because they weren't going to shoot anyways, because they were being blocked, and I want to have backups on my objectives secured over here. And next turn, in subsequent turns, they can bring their bolt rifles to bear against the Poxwalkers. And everyone else over here stayed stationary.
Yeah, getting that bolter drill.
Oh, these guys have heavy weapons, so they don't have bolter drill, but they don't suffer their penalty for moving and shooting with their heavies.
Oh, fair.
For staying still. So that was the plan. So
The only other thing is we checked the range for the Devastators over there, and they slightly just can't see anything over here. So their shots are going to be a little bit wasted on probably just Poxwalkers.
yeah, we'll see where the Blight Lords come down in subsequent turns. Maybe that might prove valuable or not. But that's one of the perks for not, or one of the benefits of being Primaris. You can see over obstacles better.
Exactly. A little shorter.
We did the psychic phase as well, so we might as well recap that.
Yeah, it wasn't very... your librarian has the +1 to cast relic. We covered that in the recap. So easily he got +1 toughness onto the Land Raider and the -1 hit and the -2 charging.
Yeah,
Yes.
Fire Shield.
Yeah, so now I will not probably shoot the Land Raider.
The Land Raider's super buffed, and we did the psychic phase as well. We decided not to film it just because there's no interaction right now, no one's denying it.
Yeah.
It's just a cast roll, so we're ready for shooting.
Yeah, we'll see ya.
Alright, I'll begin the shooting phase by using the stratagem Wisdom on the Ancients on this Contemptor right here.
So it's like a captain?
Yeah, so he's going to provide that reroll once to hit aura on these Intercessor squads up here. My reason for doing that is he's my first blood target. Right? So, excuse me. Based on that, I'm trying to get as much efficiency as I can, and it does help him in addition to the stockable rifles, and I might get an extra 1 in, right?
Yes.
My rationale. So, he's got 4 shots from his 2 twin last cannons, hitting on 2s because he stood still into the 40 blow through. And we're going to use his Salamander to reroll this one.
Yeah.
Master Artisan's ability. And we got our 3 hits.
Nice.
Or he hits on 2s.
He hits on 2s, but yeah, that's okay.
Forget me. And we're running on 3s.
Yep.
Strength 9, toughness 7.
With a free reroll?
Yes, we will use our... It doesn't generate anything this time, but we got 3 saves at AP -4.
So we're going on the demonic save. So we got 1, 2, and then 1 went through. So go ahead and do your damage.
D6. Got a 5.
Nice. So I'll add 5 more dice in there. 5 up, feel no pain. So 1, 2, and 3 damage goes through. He's got 10 wounds. He's down to 7.
Alright, next we're going to shoot these 2 Intercessor squads. They're both going to the blow drones, so I figured why not do them together.
Yep.
So we got 10 shots. Hitting on 3s, we're rolling 1s.
Yes.
Well,
Making sure he's got 10
yeah,
dice.
because I have 2 artisan rerolls.
Oh, good
So
point.
We'll just separate them like so.
Yep.
So we got 1 miss here. We'll reroll this one, and 1 miss from them.
Yep.
So we roll
Boom, boom.
perfect. And then we got wound rolls as well. So these are wounding on 5s.
Yes.
Because they are strength 4 against toughness 7. And we got 5s there. So they can reroll 1. And we got basically 2 rerolls there. Nope.
So just 2.
So we got 2 at AP 3.
AP3. So I have a 2+ save. Goes to the demonic save anyway. So 5+. So nothing there, and that's 2 damage a
2
pop.
damage each.
Yep. So I'll add 2 more into that.
I can't believe they're almost matching the Contemptor last cannon's damage.
We'll see. Not when I roll like that. Oh, that's such good, disgusting resilience.
It's so good.
So,
It's so good.
1 damage goes through, so he's down to 6. And sorry about the noise. We are playing down in a basement, so open furnace is going off. It'll fluctuate throughout the battle, but hopefully it doesn't distract too much. Both of us are trying to raise our voice a little bit more. Hopefully it's not too distracting.
Alright, so we're going to start off with the Scout Squad. First shot is going to be the guy with the heavy bolter firing a Hellfire shell into the blow drone.
Yep.
So if he hits, all he has to do is hit, do 3 mortal wounds.
That's nice.
kind of desperate with all these disgustingly resilient saves you're making. So
Come on.
hitting on 3s for the heavy bolt.
That's it?
Yes, that's a hit.
Yep.
Just D3 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds. And I'll quickly do D-resilience. Nope, so 2 go through.
That one paid for itself. That was worth it.
Okay. So blow drone's down to 4 currently.
And then the guys with... I should have declared it earlier, but I mentioned this to Matt off camera. The whole squad is going to shoot into the blow drone.
Yep.
So the guys are the scouts with the bolt guns in rapid fire, in bolter discipline.
Yep.
With rapid fire. So we are not in this, we're not in Wisdom of the Ancients range. So we will re-roll 1.
Yep.
For artisan rerolls. Doesn't re-roll anything, and these are wounding on 5s.
5s, toughness 7.
Pretty good roll. Can't complain, and I can roll 1 to wound.
Yep.
Nope. So we got 2.
2.
No AP.
No AP. I did use prepared position, so it actually has a 2+ save, which I do fail 1, and then 5 up feel no pain, which I do fail. So cheap little wound knocked off there, so it's down to 3 now.
Yeah, look at those scouts being the MVP.
Scout's better than Contemptor Dreadnought.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently that's how the Salamanders are building their stuff.
Now, did you want to go with the next scouts while we're at it?
So they are these 3 are in range, but they're not in bolter discipline range.
Okay.
Sorry.
You'll be in bolter
because they didn't
discipline.
move.
Yeah, they didn't move.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's come back. Let me double check the measurement.
Okay.
Let's come back.
We'll be back. Okay, so we're back. We just double-checked the range real quick. So none of the bolters are within range, the 24, but the missile launcher is.
Yeah, the missile launcher is. He can just make out the propeller here.
Yep.
So not drawing line of sight to a barrel.
Yep.
The records show.
We're okay.
But we're gonna fire the crack missile.
Yes.
To the folded blow drone. So
High
1
impact.
3s.
Ooh.
That's a 1, but we can reroll because we're salamanders.
Yep.
That's a 2. That's
Never.
also a miss.
Never mind.
So come back next time.
Okay, we'll see. We're thinking we're gonna do the Venerable Chaplain Dreadnought.
Yeah, because he is within range, or he's the only one who's going to be within range of the folded blow drone.
Yeah.
And that's my first strike target, so all bets are
On him.
on him.
He's hitting on 2s. He gets 1 free reroll.
Yes.
Yep.
So 2 last can shots, hitting on 2s.
Yep, both
Both
hit.
hit.
Wounding on 3s. Yep. Ooh.
Only reroll 1.
That's not good. Oh, but he can CP reroll the other.
I could CP roll the other, and it is worth for first strike.
Yep.
So maybe you can still save.
I could. And you could also still screw up the roll.
You know what? We'll do it.
Okay.
We'll do it because I'm not going to be fighting or having any other ways to score this turn. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll spend 1 command point now and roll
With the Salamander reroll.
Salamanders reroll.
Does pay off.
Does pay off, so AP 4 last cannons.
Yep. So we're going into 5 up invul. 1 goes through. I'm actually going to CP reroll this.
I would do it.
Does go through.
Okay, so we need a big number.
That's a big enough number.
That's big enough.
5 disgusting resilience saves. Oh, he does go down. So that's enough wounds to take him out. Does he blow up? He does blow up, actually. It's on a 4+. So he'll be doing a mortal wound to Orthodox and to the Plague Burst Crawler. So for Orthodox, I'll do this right here. It's a mortal wound, so his Warlord trait is not going to kick in. So on a 5+, which I do, and then on the Plague Burst Crawler, no, it does go through. So he is down to 11 wounds. And that's a pretty good shot. And first strike.
And first strike. Not bad.
5 blow drone. Okay.
Okay, so starting with the Land Raider over here, we're going to dump all our shots into this one because it's just within 24 inches, which is the Land Raider Redeemer's range.
Yep.
So starting with we'll start with the multi-melt actually.
Sure.
So we got 1 shot hitting on 3s because of the power of Machine Spirit. It hits. And it's wounding on 4s because we're in the toughness.
Yep.
That is a fail. But I'll use my artisan reroll.
Oh, yes.
It's still a fail.
Thank God.
So now we have 12 dice for the twin assault cannons.
Yep.
Going in. And then we'll do the storm bolters after.
Cool.
So these are fails. 1s and 2s. So we got 10. That's actually a pretty good roll.
You didn't use your hit, though. You just used your wound.
You are correct.
Yep.
Thank you. What a good sportsman.
Yeah. Yeah, it still failed.
And these are wounding on 5s.
5s, yeah.
6. There's toughness 8. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3. These are AP 2 because of Devastator Doctrine.
Yep. So we'll go. They're normally a 3+ save, goes to their 5+, which means oh no, they're 2+. So they go to a 4+.
Yes.
Because of prepared positions, which is good. And how much damage? Just 1.
Right.
Just 1. So feel no pain, which we got. Like no damage even happened.
No damage even happened. The Storm Bolters just have 2 shots because vehicles don't have Bolter Discipline anymore.
Yep.
So you are hitting on 3s. 1 hit.
Yep.
Hitting on 5. Or we're on 6.
6 is.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So just rounding up the shooting phase. We're gonna start with these Inceptors. Jump to the Devastator squad after. The Inceptors remain stationary, so they're just gonna dump their Bolter Discipline shots.
Yep.
Into the Poxwalkers. These are 10 shots hitting on 3s. Not the greatest. An artisan reroll 1.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay.
And these are wounding on
3s.
3s.
Yeah, toughness 3 model.
Toughness 3.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, pretty good. No AP here on the Cursor's Bolt.
Well, that's not bad because I will have an actual save and then a feel no pain afterwards because I have prepared position. So 6+ to start with, which I do get 1. And then this is 5 up feel no pain and re-rolling 1s for Necrosis, who's right in the middle over there. So we do have a 1, we got a 6, 1 was a fail, and then 2 more. So 2 die out of that unit over there, and we'll take 2 of them away once we're done with Devastator.
Yeah, so only the crack missile or the frag missiles will I'll be using is in range
Yeah.
of the squad. So
And you may as well pump the other shots in as well.
well the last cannon.
Yeah.
That's it. So we'll do the frag missile first.
Sure.
D6 shots. 2.
2 shots.
Big 2.
Big
and
2.
we're hitting on 3s for staying still.
Hits.
Yes, hits.
Yep.
I was going to mention that the way they're positioned, he would be buffing him with the +1 to hit, but in this case, didn't yield anything anyways.
Yep.
And these are wounding on 3s.
Yep.
4. 2 wounds, -1 because
Minus-
of Devastator Doctrine.
Oh no! Hey, save 1. So another 1 dies. So that's 3 dead so far.
And we have the last cannon.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. It hits. Wounding on 2s. It does wound. AP4.
Just do the damage. If you roll 1. Oh my god.
He can live.
Yeah,
He could.
potentially 2.
I'll take that as a 2.
Hey, I did.
Oh, he did. Eating last cannon.
Yeah. What a wasted last
And
cannon.
I think that wraps up my turn.
Okay.
We go to squad.
Okay. So we can shimmy shammy over here. So for scoring, Kyle's going to be scoring objective 1.
These 3, because the scouts, or this intercessor squad and this devastator squad here.
Yeah, so he'll be scoring these 2 currently. This one doesn't activate until after turn 1.
Yeah, so this is going to remain in play.
Yeah.
For my subsequent turns.
Exactly.
'Cause a lot of units aren't going to be budging. I mean, unless you kill them.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the plan. Yeah, so these are achieved.
Yep.
1 victory point each.
Yep.
And that brings me to 3 at the end of my turn.
Yeah, with first strike as well.
Very cool.
Cool. All right, we'll be back to the start of Death Guard turn. Okay, so we're going into Death Guard draw for the beginning of the round.
For the disruptive tactics. So
Yep.
let's see your top 3.
So 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, all objective based.
Yeah.
So objective 5 is where?
So objective 5 is going to be right over here.
Right over there.
Objective 4 is right here. And objective 1 is over with you, over by your Devastators. So not great, but it makes me want to actually move forward.
Yeah. Very interesting. I'm not really sure which one is the best to use. All of them. There's 2 objectives kind of in the neutral ground near my troops.
Yeah, I would
And 1 in the back line.
on a sportsmanship level, it'd probably be more beneficial for you to get rid of 5 because it's a secure. I'd be able to score it right away, and defending would mean I'd actually have to stay.
Stay and hold for multiple turns.
And then obviously
This is
1
true.
is just not applicable in this scenario here.
That is also true. All right, so I'm going to take your friendly advice, and I'll put this to the bottom. If you want to tilt that up. Cool. And you're going to put 3 into play this turn. You're going to draw 2, so it doesn't really matter the order in this case.
Cool.
So let's put it like that.
Perfect.
Oh, didn't capture that. Yeah, they went on top in the order.
There we
Scout's
go.
Honor.
Scout's Honor. I trust you. And then what we're going to put into play today is Overwhelming Firepower, which a lot of people know. Just get some kills and shooting. I also have Hold the Line and Secure Objective 6, which I have currently right here.
Oh, very nice.
Yep.
Okay, very interesting.
Cool. And we'll be back at the end of the movement, and I'll also do my Psychic Phase. I don't think you'll be in range for it.
Yeah, if there's anything interesting, we'll film it. If not, we'll just roll with it.
Cool. I like it.
All right, we're back with the Death Guards. At the end of the Endless Blade Death Guard movement phase. Matt, tell us what you did.
Did not move very much. I just kind of repositioned these because I do know he's going to have a drop come in just to try and push them back a little bit. These guys kind of repositioned here. I did think about moving the Rhino, but then kind of backpedaled a little bit. So he's going to stay put. He can't be shot at. He's pretty good line of sight right now, so I'm not going to bother popping smoke. I did cast Miasma up on this. All of these powers went off, no big deal. So he's -1 to hit. This power over here, Petrus and Vitality went off over here. So these guys are toughness 4 now.
It's +1 strength and toughness, or just
+1
toughness?
strength and toughness.
Okay.
And then the final thing, I did a cheeky little smite. Got 3 mortal wounds off, so I killed one guy.
Yeah, he's down.
Put a guy to 1.
And this guy has 1 wound over here.
And that's pretty much it. I did not move anything else. Kind of waiting for the Blight Lords to come in. And that's pretty much it.
Yep, so we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, starting off in the shooting phase, what do we got?
Yeah, so basically the whole army is not going to shoot, except for the fire base of Plagueburst Crawlers. They do have the entropy cannons, the mortar. I can do a couple cheeky little raw hails, or heavy slugger into probably that, which will do nothing, but who knows. So we'll start with this one here, the wounded one. Not enough to degrade it. We're going to put his entropy cannons into the Contemptor. We're going to put his mortar into this unit of scouts here. And we're going to put his heavy slugger also into the Contemptor. Maybe a cheeky wound here and there.
At this moment, I feel as though you will be targeting all of your entropy cannons into my Contemptor.
Generally, yeah.
So I will use the Duty Eternal stratagem.
Yeah.
To half the damage, to try and mitigate.
Yeah, big brain plays.
Yeah, big brain plays, of course.
So I'll reduce it by 1, or half.
Half, yeah.
So if I roll high, sweet. If not, I might change some targets with the rest of them. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see
so you have that option.
The flexibility. So yeah, we'll start with the entropy cannons for this first. So hitting on 4s, because Demon Engine's not the best, but rerolling 1s for Orbithox over here. I also will mention that I did get my Chaos Lord from the Spearhead.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Out of the Rhino, just to kind of cover these guys just from range. So start with the entropy cannon. So both miss, but we'll reroll the 1 for the Demon Prince, which does hit. It's strength 8 on toughness 7.
Strength 8.
Which does wound.
It does wound.
So invulnerable save.
5 up save.
4.
Fails it.
So d6 damage. 2 damage goes down to 1.
Goes down to 1.
Yep, which is not bad. Well, not great.
It's not great.
Got some damage. And then we'll do the mortar next into these guys here. That's d6 shots to start with, which is a nice hefty 5.
That is a good quantity of shots.
Same thing again. We're going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling any 1s, which we do not get. It's strength 8, -2, d3 damage. So all of them wound. It is a plague weapon, so I could have rerolled any 1s. So -2 on the scouts.
-2 on the scouts. So that puts their save to a 5. No cover for them. I pass 1,
Take 1.
but 2 are down. How much damage is it?
D3.
D3. Oh, well,
Just one,
yeah, it's just
one guy per guy.
all right, so I'll take out these 2 here. Try and keep the heavy bolter alive.
Yep. And then the last thing will be the heavy slugger going into...
To him as well?
Yep.
Or the Contemptor as well?
The Contemptor, yeah.
Gotcha.
So 2 hits there. It is going to be wounding on 5s, strength 4.
Gotcha.
So 1 wound there, -1.
-1. So we have a 3 up save.
Yep.
As it more Contemptor.
Oh,
Oh, we fail it.
So 1 cheeky
So
wound.
1 damage. We
What I-
suffered 2 so far.
Yep. So we'll keep it going just because I don't really have much else to do. This one here is going to put his entropy cannons into the contemptor, his mortar into those scouts, and his heavy slugger into the contemptor.
So the same setup.
Yeah, same setup.
Gotcha.
Regardless of the fact that you have the duty eternal. So we'll start with the entropy cannons. So one hits there.
One
Wounding
hits.
on 3s. Does wound.
It does wound. 5 up invulnerable save.
Oh, and he gets
Oh,
it.
he gets it.
Nicely
The
done.
shield paying off.
We'll just continue on with the slugger while we're at it. 1 hit there. No wounds there. And then the mortar, d6 shots. 4 shots, not bad. Wounding on 4s. That's not bad at all. And wounding on... Or sorry, that was a hit. And then to wound is going to be on 2s, which all 3 wound there on them scouts. -2.
-2. So again, 3 shots to save, 3 scouts alive. Saving on 5s.
Whoa!
Pass once, so 2 more are down. I want to take the chance and kill off the sergeant.
No, to keep the heavy bolter.
Maybe keep the heavy bolter alive. We'll see. But you have another mortar.
I do need to kill that scout just to get the first strike. It's sad, but
Yeah,
all I
look at
gotta
this. These strategies.
and just quickly going to double check range. If we're okay.
We're good.
Heavy slugger 36. So we're going to do the same setup again for this one, going into the contemptor.
All right.
So
Entropy cannons first.
Yep. So 1 hit there, and wounding on 3s. 1 wound
This
there.
wound. 5 up invulnerable save.
Ooh.
Oh, it fails it.
D6. 5.
5 damage. So
Cuts
he'll
down to
suffer
3.
another 3.
Yep. Rounding up.
So he's suffered 5 wounds total.
5 wounds total. And then the mortar. So 3. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounding on 2s. I need you to fail that. That's probably worth the...
We're saving on 5s.
Ooh. Is it worth the save?
I think it is worth the save. The 5 isn't too bad, and I could potentially deny you a
First
first
strike.
blood. Yeah. Because you're all out of range.
I got nothing else.
All right, so you know what? I'll spend the stratagem
Yep.
for a reroll.
Ooh.
Doesn't pay off, but I think the gambit was worth it.
Yep.
So that is first strike for you.
Yeah. It's not the most fancy first strike, but that's okay.
Oh, it's a smart play. That'd be my target of choice for sure.
And then the final thing is just the heavy slugger going into the contemptor
Yep.
to round it out. Rerolling 1s for the Chaos Lord. That's cheekily hidden there. Not bad. All 4 hits. Needing 5s though. 2 saves of -1.
Oh, 2 saves, -1. So, -1 will put him at a 4-up save.
Oh, he doesn't have a 2+.
No, it does not.
Okay.
So he passes 1, but he fails 1.
Okay.
He's 6 wounds.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Right.
And that is it for my shooting.
Shall we do scoring?
Yeah, we can
On
do
the fly?
scoring right now, just on the fly. So I'm going to get 1 just for overwhelming firepower, just one kill, correct? Enemy unit was destroyed in the shooting phase, so we
Yes.
score 1 there, and we score 1 for securing objective 6. I also have hold the line, which I have to wait till the next turn,
Gotcha.
which I should get. You'd table me if you got rid of all the stuff. So, and that is
Can
it.
only hope. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So it's 3-3.
3-3.
3-3 going into battle round 2. All right, time for the disruptive tactics.
Yes.
So, before putting any cards into play, right now, again, I only have hold the line in play.
Yep.
I reveal the top 3 on my deck. So, it's professional.
Oh,
excuse me.
sloppy.
Okay. We have area denial, overwhelming firepower,
Ooh.
and defend objective 6, which is
Mine.
yours.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put this one at the bottom
That would be one I would like to have.
because if you did try and want to get area denial, you're more in that midfield that I want you to be in anyway. And secure objective 6 is mine. So
Yeah, secure objective 6 is held by Orthodox.
yeah. So if he wants to come and tango with the big boy,
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so these just go any order you prefer?
we'll put area denial on the top.
On the top.
Yeah.
Okay. So putting into play from my hand this turn, so hold the line was in place previously. I have behind enemy lines
Ooh.
and Vulcan's task. I'll be honest about, okay, so Vulcan's task is to hold more, which I should be able to get with my Incursor squad.
Yep.
This one is kind of tough, but based on what I had in my hand, this is probably the best one to put. Because regardless of what I'm putting in, I'll probably discard it for
Yes.
all my options. So these are my objectives this round, and I guess we'll come back with the movement phase recap.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so recapping movement phase for our Salamanders.
The Incursors moved up to claim this objective because I do have Vulcan's Task to hold more, which I will have 3-2 at the end of this turn.
Yep.
Everything shifted over this way. Basically, because of the way the game was going, I kind of felt that these very valuable assets, the Centurions and the Land Raider, are my best assets to deal with dangerous melee character or Blightlord Terminators. And because I don't know where they're going to turn down, and because of what I have in my hand, and because Warlords are going to slay the Warlord, I just felt I'm just going to try it out and see how it is. With my assets on this side of the board, weakening my foothold here. And any response, like if the Blightlords come here, I don't think I can respond too well. I have Inceptors that could zip over, but that's it.
Yep.
Right. That's just my rationale. Intercessors moved so they can draw a line of sight to the Pox Walkers. I thought about moving the Devastators, but in actuality, giving up that objective, I know I haven't drawn any ones.
Yeah.
Defend ones, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't
So
done
I do
that.
want to keep them there, and they're harder to shift and cover, so I figured they'll remain as such. And some of the intercessors, well, I think the whole squad counts as moving if some of the models move.
We can look at it, but yeah, we'll just go.
In any case, I move them a little bit forward because if I need to get there, I can in subsequent turns by having them a bit forward from where they were else before.
Yep.
So that is movement recap. Oh, at the start of the battle round, I switched to the Promethean Cult tactical doctrine to get the Promethean Cult at 1 to flame and melt damage. And his litany went off.
Yep.
And I cast it on himself again because our Land Raider, or our Plague Burst Crawler over here, does have a -1 to hit.
Yep.
So he'll be shooting at 3. Oh, he didn't move. So he's hitting on 2s.
2 still, yeah.
So that happened, and the powers went off from the Librarian as well.
Yep, I wasn't in deny range. He's got +1 to cast, so pretty easy to do.
So I think we've covered up all of the pre-game or post-move psychic stuff, so we're ready for shooting.
Yep, cool. We'll be back.
Alright, so we're going to start with this Contemptor over here. Because he's degraded, he's hitting on 3s, so his 4 shots are going to go into this different Plague Burst Crawler, mainly because of Miasma Pestilence.
Yeah, from last turn.
I don't want to be shooting at your -1 to hit.
Yeah.
So, hitting on 3s into this Plague Burst Crawler. Got a pretty bad roll. I can reroll one of these with Salamanders.
Yep. Which he is.
2 hits, and we're wounding on 3s.
Yep.
And I can reroll one of these to wound. Nope.
Oh, it's
So
just the one?
3, and it's -3.
Yep, so we're just going to the 5-up. Nope. What's the damage?
It is
3 damage. Disgusting Resilience. We save 1, so he takes 2. So down to 10.
yes. And while we're here, we're just gonna take our intercessor shots and dump them into here.
Sure.
Is that wise? -1 to hit. Let me think about this.
Oh, okay. We'll be back after he has big brain thoughts. Okay, so back with, after our little chit-chat, we discussed that him moving the 3 intercessors at the bottom are not going to affect the ones at the top. If that's not how the rule's interpreted, leave a comment down below. So yeah, just the 2 models there are going to go into the -1 miasmad
Yes.
Plague
So,
Burst.
we're hitting on 4s. Fail both.
Artisan.
Alright, so reroll. Nope.
Okay. And then these ones over here are also going to shoot into the miasmad one.
Well, they can see this one.
Oh, yeah, we checked the range. Sorry for
So
that.
we're wounding on 6s anyways. I figure I might as well keep my ballistic skill at 3.
Exactly.
So we're hitting on 3s. I can reroll one of these. Nope. And we're wounding on 6s. Reroll 1. Nope. With a
No.
long shot, but that's their only valid target.
Exactly.
Alright, so start with the Land Raider. We're going to do Multi-Melta first. Into here, all the weapons are 24 inches, and they're all going to go into
The unmiasmad Plague
this
Burst.
Plague Burst Crawler.
Yep.
So Multi-Melta first, hitting on 3s with the power of the Machine Spirit, it hits. Wounding on 3s because of Tactical Doctrine specialty. Salamanders reroll.
There you go.
Scout's
Scout's honor.
And let me get some dice. The Assault Cannon is 12.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s,
Not bad.
not bad. And we are wounding on 5s.
Yep. Not so good.
Not so good. I can roll 1.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
2. Oh, no, I used my wound roll.
Oh, you did,
I
yes.
did use my
Correct.
wound roll. So, these are -1.
So 1 save, 1 goes through.
They're 1 damage.
1 feel no pain.
Always good.
Ooh.
And the Storm Bolters.
Yes, may as well throw them in there.
Both hit. Wounding on 6s. No.
Nothing. And okay.
Alright, and the last cannon to fire at the Plagueburst Crawlers will be from the Chaplain Venerable. He will be hitting into this one here because it's the only, even though it's -1 to hit, he has +1 to hit.
Yep.
And it's the only one he can see.
Yep.
We got 2 shots hitting on 2s.
Oh my god. Salamander reroll.
So I'm going to reroll 1. So it does hit, and we're wounding on 3s. It does wound, AP 3.
I'll take one of you salamander dice. I'm green too, sort of. Oh, does not.
Does not save?
Nope.
AP -3, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so D6 damage.
Ooh, big 4 damage. Just let me come over here. Grab some more weighted dice in my favor. So just saved 1. So 3 damage goes through, putting him down to 7.
Putting him down to 7. Okay.
Oh, sorry, not 7. Sorry, I forgot it's the miasma one. So putting him down to quick maths.
8.
There you go.
Okay, and we have a whole bunch of small arms fire from the incursors going into
Poxwalkers.
Poxwalkers.
Yep.
I forgot to mention it earlier. The Storm Bolter is within range of the Poxwalkers as well, and because it's the same profile, being like AP0, hitting on 2s. So actually, I'll do them separately.
Sure.
But back to back.
Back
so
to back.
Incursors hitting on 3s.
Yep. And because they're toughness 4.
Salamanders we roll 1 to hit.
Yep.
And we are wounding on 4s.
Yes.
Oh, not so good.
Woo!
Not so good.
Hey!
Hanging off. The Contemptor Stormbolter. He's always on rapid fire because he's a Dreadnought.
Yep.
So that's 4 shots hitting on 2s. He already used his rerolls.
Yep.
And these are wounding on 4s.
So just 1? I'll just take that one.
-1 AP on.
Nope. It's just feel no pain. So 1 guy will die out of there.
I'll let you pick.
Yeah, just knock 1 over. Don't matter.
This one.
Oh, not Rick.
And the Intercessors are all within range. They're on rapid fire, so they're 5 shots.
Yeah, so these bad boys right here.
Yeah, into the same Poxwalkers, so hitting on 3s. I thought about using Wisdom of the Ancients, but I want to save my CP.
Yeah, he's
So
getting low. He's getting low.
So we got 3 hits, and these are wounding on 4s again. And we roll 1 of these.
Nice.
No. So we got 1 at AP2.
So we'll just take this. Feel no pain. Nope. So another 1 dies. Again, just whoever.
Cool.
David, no.
And I think that wraps up the shooting. Oh no, we got these Devastators here.
Let's do live.
Same setup as the previous turn. Missile launcher will be crack, and last cannon will be last cannon.
Last cannon, yeah.
So D6 shots on the crack grenade.
Nice. Good shot.
So 4, and we're hitting on Sergeant would signum the missile launcher.
Of course,
That's an
yeah.
obvious choice.
Yep.
Here.
Yep.
So we're hitting on 2s. I might as well.
I'd probably just use it.
Yeah, it's like so inconsequential at this point.
Doesn't matter.
These are winning on 4s.
Yep. So just 1?
Yep.
I'll go ahead and use yours. Nope. So another 1 dies. Just flick a guy over. Thank you, sir.
And we have a last cannon hitting on 3s.
Hits. Wounds on 2s.
Does
Wounds. Yeah.
wound. AP3.
Go ahead and do D6 damage.
And go for it. Gotta
Yeah,
save 4.
I'll do it. Watch this. Easy. All right, Dad.
A valiant effort.
Yeah.
Alright, and I think that does bring this turn to its end.
Okay.
No charges either. I think I'm trying to stay out of your dangerous range.
Come on. Just look. Come on.
But it was an objective scoring turn. Again, it wasn't really combat oriented based on tactical objectives.
Yep.
So what I did score is Vulcan's task. Vulcan's task for holding 3 objectives tier 2.
Yep.
And hold the line because I have 3 units within my deployment zone.
And that gives you a total of
Brings it to 5.
5 victory points. Nice. Okay. We'll be back.
Alright, we are back with the Death Guard Disruptive Tactics. So
Yeah.
let's see the top 3 cards of your deck.
Defend Objective 5, which sucks.
Objective 5.
Defend Objective 2, which I think I have over there. Which you might be putting that one back.
Yes.
Master of the Warp. I do have some psychers.
You do. Scoring 1 versus scoring 2. Objective 5 is
Where you're
over here, but I don't know if you can get there on this turn.
No.
So odds are you are correct. Yeah, I'm going to put this to the bottom.
Okay.
And these two in the order, probably defend 5 will go on top, just because it's a bit
Harder.
more valuable. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. And now for the ones I'm going to put into play, we're going to do Spread Contagion.
Oh, this is cool.
So once I draw this or put it in play, I nominate a character. If he lives by the end of the game, I'm going to score 1 victory point.
Nice.
So with that, I'm probably going to be picking Necrosius way over there with the Poxwalkers to be my Spread Contagion nominee.
Yeah, nice and screened.
Yep. And he'll have some probably backup soon. And then the last one is Disgusting Devotions. I picked a lot of themed
Another
ones.
Death Guard one. How does this one work?
So this one here is when I make a tally for a turn, every player turn, the number of Disgusting Resilience I make. If I can get 7, I then score a victory point. It's a little gamey that Kyle could potentially deny me, but it means he's not killing something if he's stopping me from making Disgusting Resilience saves. So it's I could potentially get a point here just from making saves.
Yes, so it would just be me giving up my shooting or
Exactly.
choosing not to engage in combat, which
Yep.
is generally something you'd want to do.
Yeah, so it's fun, it's fluffy. So that's the one I'm putting into play, these two here. And we'll be back at the end of Death Guard movement.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Let's recap. I did Death Guard movement, Death Guard psychic, and no stratagems I can really think of currently. I was thinking about maybe doing some Cloud of Flies action, but at this point I don't really care. So, we dropped the White Lord Terminators down. This is just part of movement recap, but anyway, measured 9 inches out. They are going to firmly stay over here. They also had Putrescent Vitality casted on them, so they are now toughness 6, which will be very hard to shift. We did a little cheeky smite from Necrosis into these guys, killing another one and putting another one here. The Rhino disembarked the Plague Marines with the Plasma, moving over here, and the Rhino then moved up to the side of them, popping smoke, just in case he wants to shoot at anything. There are still 3 Foul Blight Spawn in there, the Blight Door guys.
Very dangerous.
That's my only anti-tank for that bad boy right there, and I still don't even want to shoot him. Everything else stayed put. Orbithox is going to stay here. He's just playing bodyguard. It's kind of a waste of points, but I don't really want to move. I don't have anything to really screen him. We did put Miasma up on this wounded one because I feel like this is going to be prime target number 1. And that's pretty much it. Poxwalker's kind of readjusted just to kind of screen out a little bit more. That's it. That's for the Death Guard
Cool.
movement.
So then we're back to start with the shooting phase.
Yep.
All right, starting in on the shooting phase, Matt has a pretty canny tactic that he has in mind with his Plague Marines.
Yeah, fingers crossed it works. It'll kind of work out okay and get me kind of this whole board side cleared out. But anyway, when I disembark these, I check for the 18-inch range. Death Guard have inexorable advance. It lets them rapid fire at 18 for anything. Doesn't matter. So with the rapid fire plasma, we're going to go into the incursors here. I am going to overcharge. I don't have any rerolls within range. The Chaos Lord, I should have smartly moved a little bit over, but I didn't. So any rolls of a 1, they are toast. They're dead.
What's interesting is that these guys on my previous turn didn't kill any Poxwalkers, so they could have popped smoke.
They could have.
Had I had some,
Foresight?
with the benefit of hindsight,
Yeah, hindsight even.
yes, I regret my choice.
Yeah, well...
Anyways, let's roll it out and see what happens.
Hopefully I killed him, but let's see. So anyway, the plasma overcharge here, and I'll do the bolters afterwards.
3 guys have plasma, right?
3 guys, yeah. The sergeant and 2 other goons. Hitting on 3s, any 1s they're dead. So 2 1s. I probably should have separated them.
Yeah.
2 at a time, 2 at a time, 2 at a time, but that's okay. I'll just kill 2 off. And then wounding on 4s, toughness 4, strength 8.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. So 3 AP minus 3.
3
2
AP
damage.
minus 3. So if I don't get, I need a single 6 to keep the dream alive.
Yep. Oh, the dream!
There is one.
So we'll kill him for no overspill or anything like that. Obviously, kill this guy probably next, and then I'm gonna have to get lucky with the bolters. They're not within the 18 rapid fire and they move, so they're not getting the discipline. Only 1 hits there. 1 wound, so cheeky little wound there.
3 up save.
Yep.
Nope. So he takes a wound.
That's too bad.
So I'll move this
Could
marker
have
up.
almost get it. I may have to waste some other shots to potentially kill them, but we'll see when we come back for the next bit of shooting.
Sounds good. All right, continuing in on trying to clear out this side of the board and get those Blight Lords to make their mark.
Yep.
Where are we in the shooting phase?
So we're going to come over here. I'll probably do several of these back to back because it's pretty quick. But I need to get rid of that incursor over there, so I'm going to actually use the mortar out of line of sight, shooting at him. The entropy cannons are going to go back into the dreadnought.
Mm-hmm.
And then the heavy slugger, I'll just continue to shoot at this. One thing we forgot is the Salamanders' addition to their new chapter tactic, which is ignore -1, which we did get maybe a couple 1 or 2.
Which the sluggers do.
They're -1.
They are -1.
So,
okay.
We're gonna for next
Yeah.
round of
Henceforth, we will add in that ignore AP minus 1.
Yeah, Kyle should remember his own rules. I should.
Well, I don't know your profiles.
Yeah, whatever.
So
Whatever.
there's that. All right. So starting with none of these guys are bracketed yet, right?
No, take 6 for this one. This one's still at 8, and he's at full.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we're good.
Yep.
So starting over here, we'll start with the mortar. We'll see if I need to put any more resources into it. If he don't die from this, I give up. So re-rolling 1s for Orbithox being nearby. So that's 4 hits there. Strength 8 on toughness 4.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. No 1s, which is not that big a deal because I have Plague Weapon, which hasn't come into play. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 saves of -2.
So 4, looking for 5s.
That almost happened.
That was a really good
roll. Do you want to CP reroll that one?
I honestly think that it's probably... You're going to kill him regardless.
I'll have to waste more resources if you do reroll that 1 into a 5.
Something to think about. You know what? Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Because I think this is probably going to be the most critical saving throw.
There you go.
Look at it go.
Nicely done. That's
Okay.
crazy good rolling.
Super crazy. He doesn't want to die.
Yeah, which I really need him to die. But anyway, we'll continue on. Entropy cannons going into the Contemptor, continuing that train. So 1 hit there. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound there. -4. It's a little bit different than the last guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worse strength, but more AP.
War strength, more AP, less range.
Either way, that's a good point.
Yeah,
good
36.
point. Okay, so looking for a 5-up for my automatic shielding.
Automatic?
I think. Or automatic? It's a fail with a 1. So what's the damage?
D6. 1.
Oh,
I
it's
will
1.
CP reroll that.
Okay, so we're using our CP rerolls early.
And just typical 1 into a 1. That's okay. So
Usually it happens. It
yeah,
happens.
It's okay. And then we'll do the cheap little heavy sluggers into that.
He's down to 3.
Yep.
Oh, heavy slugger is being rolled?
Yep. So 2 hits there, needing 5s. 2 wounds. You ignore the 1.
So another 1, so saving on 3s.
Yep.
Pass 1, fail 1.
1 cheeky
Down
wound.
to 2. So now I believe he's at his bottom bracket.
Which I could leave him at that point, but I mean, I'll probably just kill him.
Yeah, it's the 1 less activation that could get lucky.
Could get lucky. Clearly, the luck's got to come my way, right? My big brain play is probably not going to pan out, but we're still going to try a few things here and there.
Yeah, you have to adapt, right?
Yeah. So what we're going to end up doing is we're actually going to take this mortar. I'm going to ignore what I was planning on doing to begin with, which was take this out, spend all my mortars killing the Devastators because they're within range of the 48, and then take all of those to go into the Chaplain, who would then be the nearest unit. Can't do that now because I don't have enough to wipe out both the Devastators and the single Incursor.
Yeah, that was a super clutch roll.
Yeah. So we're going to. I'll still try and take them off, but I think it's more poignant for me to take the mortar to go after the devastators. The entropy cannons will still continue to go into that contemptor, and then the heavy slugger will also go into it just to round it out.
Sounds good.
So we'll start with the mortar. This going on the devs. 2 hits this time. Hitting on 4 still. Both hit. Wounding on 2s. And 2 wounds. -2, but you're in cover.
In cover, so I have a 4 up save.
A 4, yeah.
Looking for 4s.
1 save, 1 fail. It's D3 damage,
D3
so
damage.
just 1 guy dies.
So 1 guy will be down. We'll remove this first bolter marine.
Yep. And then going back into it, the entropy cannon going into the contemptor. Both miss, can't reroll, no 1s. And then the heavy slugger, just to round it out. Those all hit. Why couldn't those be the cannons? And only 1 wound on 5.
Okay, so saving on 3s because I'm ignoring that -1 AP.
Yeah, cheap.
Oh, man, those sluggers are the bane of my Salamander's armor.
So I might chip them out with just sluggers, but
It's entirely possible.
I can't risk it. I should continue on. So I'm gonna finish off with putting the entropy cannons into there. Sluggers just to round it out, just in case for whatever reason. I
He
miss.
needs to die.
And then the mortars are going back over to the devastators again. So we'll start with the mortar, just to get it out of the way. 2 hits again, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. 1 hit there. And 1 wound. Strength 8.
1 wound. Strength 8. So we're saving on AP2. So we're saving on 4s for the
Yeah.
Devastators.
So another dev down.
So all the bolter marines are gone.
Yes. And now it's just left to that.
Yep.
So now entropy cannon into the contemptor. Got all both hits. 1 wound and 1 miss there.
Plague weapon?
It is not a plague weapon.
Really?
Yeah. So
Huh.
it's unfortunate. I hope later on they kind of retool some of the
Yeah.
war gear.
It's a unique option only for your army, right?
Exactly. So
Uh.
that's too bad, but I tried it. Got a little bit of reduction in chapter fruit.
Okay.
So 1 save there.
AP4? Yeah, so 5 up invulnerable save?
No.
No.
And he's only at 1 wound,
So he is
toasted.
toasted. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So we will see if he explodes.
Yeah, explodes.
So that'd be a 6.
Oh.
Oh, and he does. And I used my CP reroll.
In the shooting phase.
Yeah. So there's no.
So is the range D6 or
That is something I'll need to check and come back with. But continuing in the shooting phase.
Yeah.
You have the Blight Lord Terminators. So what's the plan, Matt?
big brain play is going to be I'm going to vets, so I'm down to 4 CP, and we're going to split fire almost this entire unit. Like it's going to be a lot of splitting her up. So
So how's it getting split?
So the plague, the blight launchers, these 2 guys here are actually going to go into these intercessors. They're 2 shots each.
They're 2 damage flat.
2 damage flat.
Oh, very good.
And it's AP2.
Very
So
nice.
I'm hoping I can thin that out. 2 of these guys that can visually see him are going to put their bolters, their rapid fire bolters.
That's 8 shots. 4 shots each, right?
4 shots each.
Yeah, so 8 shots.
So they're going to go into this gentleman here. The rest of the squad is going to go all into those devastators. If my tactic went off without a hitch, he would have been gone, these would have been gone, and I would have actually vetsed and put every shot into this gentleman.
Oh, yeah, the chaplain.
But because he's under 10 wound character,
Yes.
can't target him. Curses. So we'll start splitting it up a little bit. Easy enough. I've got these 8 dice here to take these 2 gentlemen out into here.
Yep.
These are hitting on 3s. Take away these. And wounding on normally 4s goes to 3s from vets.
Yes.
There you go.
Ooh, 3. So I have to make 4 3-up saves to keep the dream alive.
Keep the dream. He keeps the dream alive.
We do. He's
Wow.
not going down.
I'm going to have to deal with that. Next up, it's going to be the 2 blight launchers going into here. That's unfortunate there, but these will be wounding normally on 3s, going to 2s for vets. It's a plague weapon, so I can reroll 1s.
Absolutely.
So 2 saves of -2
Negative
on
2.
these boys now.
So we don't get the benefit of our ignoring 1s, so we're saving on 5s.
So 2 intercessor marines are perished.
And that hits. I'll take down these 2.
And then I got to get a bucket load more dice here.
But look at them. They got their target sighted on these devastators.
So it's
Could be a problem.
It's a lot of shots going out. Two of them, though, are the flails, so they don't get a gun. They replace both their weapons for that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 guys. And then we're just going to steal 1 dice here, and I'll put this back after. And that is our 5 dice for the rest of the combi bolters going into these devs. Hitting on 3s. We'll take out all the 1s and 2s. Not bad. Normally wounding on 4s. These are going to 3s for vets.
Oh.
I'll reroll that after. And add 1 more for that one that dropped. So taking out these, unfortunately not plague weapons. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 saves of 2+.
I will use those to roll. So we're looking for 2s. Oh yeah, let's roll it right here.
Yep.
Ugh, where are we?
So just 2 dudes perish in that
Just
volley
2.
of fire. I was hoping for the rest, but you know, it's going to be a heavy weapon that's left.
Marines in cover are hard to shift after all.
Yep.
Who to kill? I think I'll keep the cherub and the. No, I think I'll kill the cherub, I guess, and the sergeant.
The cherub and the sergeant?
Yeah, because then heavy weapons have a target now.
Yep.
Finally, so yeah, could be worthwhile.
Cool.
The cherub can take a wound, right?
We'll take a look.
Yeah,
at
we'll
that.
take a look at that. We may need to kill a
One of the
Devastator
2.
Marine if not.
But after that, once we come back, that is it for my shooting phase. I may potentially charge.
Okay. Alright guys, so before we get onto the charge phase, a few things to clarify.
Yep.
For the Devastator squad, my understanding is that this is not a cherub.
Yep.
My counts as cherub here. It doesn't count as a model to be slain, so I have to kill a heavy weapon. So I'm going to keep the last cannon. Missile launcher will bite the dust.
Yep.
Over here...
So it's not 2 damage for the...
for the Blight Launcher.
Blight Launchers.
Yes.
I misread something, but...
It's D3, so we're going to roll for them now. We know there was 2 wounds.
2 wounds, yeah. So first one
So
is a slain guy.
There's a slain guy.
And then the second one is just a guy with 1 wound. So he keeps a guy.
So he keeps the guy with 1 wound.
Yep. A few other things that I misread. I play knights a lot, so the heavy stubber is what I keep thinking most of these weapons over here are for the Blakeburst Scrawler. The heavy slugger is strength 5, neg 1, 1 damage, and 4 shots rather than the 3 shots I've been taking. That's okay. We've made a few miss errors here and there with your chapter tactic. That gun, it's not that big a deal. Moving forward, we'll try to remember.
Yeah, this is how we learn. Like I was saying off camera, we'll roll at the punches, and if you guys spot any errors, leave a comment. Yeah.
That's cool. So the final thing I was going to do is I'm going to take these guys, and I'm going to actually declare charge.
Ooh, a big charge.
Big charge. So this one we measured out with verticality is 10 inches going over and then up. So I'm going to declare a charge on him and a charge on that incursor that just won't gosh dang die. So we're going to go over here and try the charge there. Both are 10 inches.
Okay, so we're doing Overwatch first?
Yep.
Alright, so for the last cannon and the Devastator squad,
yep.
So hitting on 6s.
But you get a Salamander reroll.
Yes, Salamander reroll each time this model shoots. Oh, and he
Gets a
hits. That's a big deal. So this is wounding on 3s.
Yeah, I'm toughness 6 currently with
Your toughness 6? Yeah, so strength. Oh, I guess I'll reroll that.
That's okay. 2. And then you have your artisan reroll.
Artisan reroll.
Oh, 1.
Oh, it's a 1.
Oh,
so
lucky me.
Didn't pan out this time. And the Incursor Sergeant over there.
With a reroll?
Salamander's reroll. Nope. So we have 1 shot.
Got 1/6. That's not bad.
Hitting on, or wounding on 5s.
5, yeah.
Oh, where'd it go? It's a 1?
1 right there.
Okay.
So I need a 10. I might CP roll one of these for the charge, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I will not do any of that.
Oh, this is.
That's
I mean,
okay.
I'm happy about it, but I feel for you.
That's okay.
I feel for my opponent.
So that's it for my turn. That's it for Death Guard. If we come over here to score.
Oh yes, let's look at the scoring. Where are we at?
Yeah. So currently, we've got just hold the lines. These ones are for like the long game. So I'm just scoring 1 right now.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that puts me at 4.
4 to 5 going into battle round 3.
Yep.
All right, we'll come back to you guys with the Salamander card draws.
Yep.
All right, so Salamander card draws for disruptive tactics. So before nominating anything from my hand to go in with behind enemy lines, we have to reveal the top 3. So we have defend 5, defend 1, and defend 2.
So 1 is yours, but I'll probably take...
1 is mine, yeah, but the Blight Lords are coming in. It's going to be extremely hard to dislodge them.
2 is
2
mine.
is yours, which is also, well, easier to dislodge than Blight Lords.
I could honestly send any of these away. I'll probably have you keep this one because it's my territory. 1, I'll probably let you keep as well, because I'll be taking them out. If I don't take 1 Devastator squad out with 10 Blight Lords, I'm gonna hang up my gloves. So I'll probably have Defend 5 pushed away to go to the bottom.
Defend 5 to the bottom, and any order. Well, I'm drawing 2, so
Yep.
I'll be drawing those 2. It doesn't matter. Okay, so from my hand this turn, getting activated is Secure Objective 2.
Which is
And
on my side?
Area Denial.
Okay.
So this is for denying you from being within 12 of the center,
Okay.
which I think I can get with the assets I have.
Potentially, yeah.
And behind enemy lines, I'm going for a kind of wacky play. My hand isn't the best.
Currently, no.
But, I don't know. I think I'm going to try and score behind enemy lines, maybe in subsequent turns. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but
Yeah.
I'm going to start pushing my...
Pushing your
players
body
forward.
weight. Yeah. Pushing them forward.
So we'll come back to you guys after, well, with movement, and we'll recap probably Psychic and... Cool. So recapping Salamanders, start of turn, movement, Psychic, all that stuff. Litanies for a citation of focus did go off, and he did cast it on himself.
Yep.
Movement-wise, we are fleeing from the Blight Lord Terminators because they are an immovable object that is slow. Maybe I can get away.
Speed bump them.
Minimize damage, deny you. Make it harder to charge at least.
Yep.
Our last man hero has gone over this way. He advanced 2.
Yep.
And he's just on these boxes trying to get away.
Yep. We'll also make mention that all morale was passed.
Yes.
So no
all
problems
morale
there.
was passed on my end.
Yep.
Last turn. These guys inched a little forward just to bring their guns into range.
Yeah, the 18-inch.
Land Runner went up forward, so I'm kind of poised to either go. My mindset on this is, I have cards in my hand that encourage me to go for this objective and kill this character, or go for this objective and kill this character.
Yep.
So I'm kind of just positioned forward to go for either for like the late game story potentially.
Yep.
Depending on how things go, we'll see. But he'll be able to bring his guns into there. May or may not try and go for a long charge.
Yep.
Captain got out, so that's noteworthy. And scouts moved in such a way to come in the captain's aura, but the heavy missile launcher did not.
Yep.
So he will maintain his ballistic skill. And these jobbers stayed still.
Yeah.
They can't draw line of sight to anything within their range.
I also don't think we brought it up that when the Contemptor blew up, it's actually only a 3-inch range, and everything was out of range. So we forgot to mention that, but yeah.
That's correct.
So he just blew up in his own little 3-inch bubble.
Yeah, a little 3-inch D3 bubble that hit nothing.
Sadness infinity. Okay, well, we'll be, I guess, back in shooting?
Yeah, back in the shooting phase.
Okay, we'll see you there.
All right, so we're back in the shooting phase, and I have a kind of cunning plan. Just a stratagem combo. So I was going to use Flamecraft to just do the max number of shots on the Redeemer, because it is in range of this -1 to hit Plagueburst Crawler.
Yep.
But it is only 6 wounds, and I do have the Lord of Fire Warlord right outside. So the plan is we're going to split fire Melt a Gun and Flamestorm cannons into here, and into these Plague Warriors over here. I'll probably put the Twin Assault Cannon. It should clear them up, I'm thinking. And instead of using Flamecraft for 2 CP, we'll use Crucible of Battle, which is the Salamanders add 1 to wound roll stratagem.
Yep. Good guy vets.
Yeah, it's a good guy, veterans of the Long War, kind of.
Yep.
And that should help the wounding of the... Because now this guy's wounding on 2s as well, instead of 3s.
Yep.
So like a whole bunch of guns, it goes a long way. So all the anti-infantry, Twin Assault Cannon, bolt guns into here, and Multi-Multa and Flamestorm cannons into here. We'll start with the Multi-Multa first.
Cool. Dial up the shots.
Yep. Well, Multi-Multa is 1 shot, so we are hitting on 4s.
Oh, yes. Miasma.
twos, so I actually will have to use my Salamanders.
Reroll.
Reroll. 6.
Got
so
him.
It does hit. It is wounding on 2s because
Crucible.
Crucible of Battle
Plus.
and the Doctrine.
Yep.
The Salamanders Promethean Cult.
Melta.
Tactical Doctrine. So wounding on 2s.
Well, Salamander.
I am in range of the Lieutenant.
Oh,
So
you don't even need to
I
waste
can
it.
keep my Salamander, so I'll use my Lieutenant reroll.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
See,
So-
this is what happens when, first and foremost, this is what happens when you come up with really big brain gameplay plans, try to execute them, and one little ding dong sticks around.
Yes. Okay, so for the Flamestorm Cannon, 2d6 shots. Each one is d6.
Yep.
And the Lord of Fire lets me reroll per weapon.
Yep.
So I'll get my full rerolls on the shots independently of each other.
Cool.
So I'll keep the 4.
Reroll that one.
The 1.
Nice.
5.
For
So I got 9. So I'll
9
get-
total.
Got 4 in my hand. 6.
I'm just gonna stretch over here and get some of these ready.
9. Alright, so we got 9 auto hits. And these are wounding on 3s. Thanks
Yep.
to Crucible of Battle and the Doctrine. And we can reroll the 1s to wound.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use my Salamander's wound roll
Cool.
for these.
Boom,
Alright,
boom.
So we have 7.
2, 4,
7 at minus
6, 7. Minus 2.
2. Minus 2. It's a heavy weapon.
3 plus save goes to 5 like his demonic. Let's see what we get. Oh, not bad. So we got 4 5s and then 2 damage a pop, correct?
Yes.
So
You have to fail all of them, basically.
I would have to fail all of them, which is a high possibility.
There it is.
Just the one.
we needed.
Just the one. So that goes to 1 of my tally for Disgusting Resilience. I need 6 more. So he is down
Down to
to
1.
uno.
Down to 1. Alright, the remainder of the Land Raiders' weapons. So a Twin Assault Cannon going to the Plague Marines.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, you're rolling 1s for the... This is not part of it. That was just in my pocket. Rerolling 1s for... Is this 12? Oh, I'm short.
Oh, maybe you did want that one.
Maybe I did want that one.
Okay, throw it in there.
Weird.
Do you need one more? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's mine.
It is yours.
That's okay.
Because 1 missed, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, sorry, I just got confused. And now these are wounding on 2s against them.
Yes.
Because it is higher than their strength 6, toughness 5.
Yes.
So I can reroll the 1s for the lieutenant.
Yep.
Good.
2 is okay. There you go.
Yep. And
So
these
two-
are AP minus 1 damage.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. AP minus 1 on Plague Marines. I need a 4 plus. Take out the 1s, 2s, and 3s. And then that is a bunch of Field of Pains I gotta make. So we got 2 more, but 3 go through, killing the units. And those guys are toasted. We'll knock them over, but that's 2 more to the tally. So I need 4 more.
Wow. Okay.
And that is it for the Land Raider?
Yeah, after the Land we'll come back with the next units.
Cool.
Cool. Coming back to, let's just work our way over. The scouts are going to, well, the only thing in range is the missile launcher, which did not move, and it's going to fire right into the smoke-popped.
Rhino
Last
from,
Rhino.
last turn.
So, that one guy is hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. He hits on a 6. He'd be hitting on 4s.
4s,
he
but
rolled
yeah.
a 6.
Yeah.
It's strength 8, toughness 7, so we're wounding on 3s. We're not in range of lieutenant, but we have our salamanders.
May as well use it.
So
Got the
do
3.
wound, AP minus 2.
So it goes to a 5, which we got.
Oh, wow. Okay. Next would be the Chaplain Dreadnought.
Yep.
So I positioned him in such a way that he can just draw a line through towards this Plague Burst Crawler.
Yep.
So hoping he can get her done.
Get her done.
He did move, and he's minus 1 to hit, so he'll be hitting on 3s.
Yep.
So on 3s with his twin last cannon. Hits with both.
Nice.
luckily, And strength 9, so we're wounding on 3s.
Yep.
And I'll use his artisan reroll to reroll this one into a 4.
Perfect.
There's 2 wounds, AP 3.
5 up invul. Saved 1. What's the damage?
I need something decent.
5. So we'll take 5 up. This could add to the tally.
Oh, I could, actually. Very bad.
It does add 2 to the tally, but it does go down.
What is your tally at now?
It'd be at 2 more remaining, so it's at 5.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then we'll see if it blows up. It does not. And then you do have cheeky little bolters to go into.
I do have a lot of. I need to count out my bolters though. Oh, this guy pops smoke.
Oh, that's got pop smoke. And then what about his storm bolter?
Oh, his storm bolter. Yes.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Yeah, he wants to go into the Blight Lords because it's really all that's in range.
That's exactly it. So these are hitting on 2s because they are rapid fire weapons.
Yep.
And they are hitting on 2s with the venerable chaplain.
Yeah.
But they're wounding on 5s.
5s.
You got them to 6 with that second power. So I got 1 at -1 AP.
So 3+. Nope. And feel no pain. Nope. So one guy takes a wound.
Good job, chaplain.
Yeah, so we'll put it to the back guy there.
So I need to get a lot more dice for the Inceptors. Right back. Cool. For the Inceptors, each guy has 6 shots, so it's 18 from the squad of 3.
Mm-hmm.
I have my dice here, so we're hitting on 3s. No rerolls beyond the Salamander standard stuff. So we get all the fails out of here. No successes, I'll reroll one of these fails to hit.
Perfect.
It does hit. And these are strength 5 normally, but because you buffed yourself up,
Yep, toughness 6 now.
on 5s. Not the greatest. Yeah, that's
nothing.
Well, it was 5s. It was a tall order.
Yeah, it's a little better.
And it's what you would expect. And I think, based off of these guys, they are in range. The non-rapid fire, they didn't move.
Yep, they're running away.
Yeah, so...
Big sissy girl.
It's smart.
Yeah, smart.
Smart. Okay, so we're shooting into them, hitting on 3s. We can reroll 1 for artisan reroll. We
Cool.
hit with 3, and we're wounding on 5s. Because you're strength 6, we can roll 1 for Salamanders.
2.
We got 2 at AP, or 3 at AP. Oh no, 2, sorry. 2 at AP 2.
Watcha. Saved 1, failed 1.
Disgustingly resilient.
Hey! So I just need 1 more for 1 victory point for disgustingly devoted.
Yes.
Yep. Would you like to just end your turn here and not shoot me anymore?
Yeah, because that denies you an objective for holding an objective, right?
Yeah.
I think I will. The stalkers are positioned in such a way, based on Matt's counter deploying, that the whole game they haven't had great targets to shoot at.
Yeah.
So, funnily enough, I was talking to you when we did our pre-show how 36-inch weapons aren't really long range.
No, not really.
But regardless, I still put them in the corner. So, whatever. Lesson learned. And because I could try and shoot at this, but you could just... I'm just giving you opportunities to save. So, to your point,
Yep.
I think I'll leave your tally at 7 and then...
At 6, yeah.
Or at 6 and, I don't know. So, not the most action-packed turn.
Yep, that one Plague Burst Crawler we just forgot to remove, but it is dead.
It is dead.
Yep. Took an out.
But that is my turn. Can we go to scoring?
Yeah.
Are we ready? I think so. Secure objective 2 did not. But area denial, yes.
So that is, he did get me outside of 12 of the center. So that's D3 victory
So
points.
D3, let's see what it is. Ooh, 2.
Two
Not
free
bad.
victory points.
Not bad.
Cool.
All right.
And no behind enemy lines. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, that's good.
Okay,
I'm happy with the 2. I'll take it.
we'll be back for Death Guard, card draw, and then going into the movement.
All right, so we're back. Death Guard, top of Death Guard's turn in battle round 3. We're ready for the draws.
Yeah.
So let's see the top 3.
Uno, defend objective 5.
Oh,
So that's on your side, correct?
that's
on-
objective 5
that's
is
the Incursor.
this. Yeah, it's where the Incursor was.
Master of the War. And Symbol of the Fly Lord.
Oh, wow.
So that score D3 victory points if you control exactly 3 objective markers.
Exactly 3. So right now you're holding 2.
but I could potentially score 3 because the Blight Lords are gearing up to go for 1.
Yeah, Blight Lords are geared up to go for 1, which is right here. So, in retrospect, not firing to deny the point here.
Yeah.
To deny you from scoring your tally, but leaving him still, it kind of makes it easier for you to get this.
Yep.
Misplay on my part. It made sense at the time to shoot, but I didn't expect your tally to grow so quickly.
Yeah.
And by the end of the turn, I was like, I don't.
So it's up to you to decide now. So I could go for 5, which is over there, and the Blight Lords will probably defend this for 2 more
and
turns.
defend is worth 2, and you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
The way I see it.
Master the Warp is really easy for me to do, just because I have 2 Psychers that cast a total of 3 powers. I could potentially get the big one for D3.
It's true.
Or just get 1.
And Fly Lord is also D3.
Yep.
You're gonna get this, and I can't really stop it. So I'm gonna put this to the bottom.
Okay.
And between these two, you have 2 objectives currently in place, so you can only draw 1 more after this turn.
Yep.
So I'll probably put Master or Symbol of the Fly Lord on the bottom.
Yep.
That makes sense to me.
I guess so.
Because you have to score it in subsequent turns anyways.
Yep. And then for what I'm going to
Your third for activating.
put into play, I'm going to actually put Secure Objective 1, which is the
yes.
one over there.
Oh, this isn't terrain.
Oh,
Totally forgot
sorry,
about
sponsor.
that. Not really, but we're open to it.
Objective 1 is the one with the last cannon way over there.
Yes.
Which I'm gearing up to move the Blight Lords and use him as like a speed bump.
So it could be a big play turn.
Big play turn, yeah.
Big play turn, so we'll come back after movement's done.
Yep.
All right, we're back with a
Shooting
Death
time.
Guard movement.
Movement.
Movement summary. Oh, I should mention, at the end of my turn previously, I did plan to discard this at the end of my turn because it is.
Once again, 2
No, that's just how the tactical objectives work. You can discard in-play objectives at the end of your turn.
Oh, cool.
So, because I just am not likely to secure this one back here without the screen.
But yeah, other than that, I moved a lot of things up. I'm now like coming out of my like little hiding spot.
Yes.
So the Poxwalkers, big horde of them. I later on future battle reports I'll have them a little bit more marked, but the ones that are very like yucky green are the ones from the 20-man squad that's still fresh. The rest of like the almost like poopy brown.
They're like forming a barrier.
Yeah, they're the ones that are kind of forming a barrier here. The rest
Gotcha.
of them are kind of back here. So just kind of a little bit screeny, a little bit just like plant their butt on this. This is going to move up to block these guys that got out of it. So the Foul Blight Spawn exited the Rhino, moved up, and advanced to get within that 9-inch. This is like my only chance to kill this Toughness 9 Land Raider, which we didn't talk about it earlier, but Kyle did manage to get the +1 toughness, but he did not get the -1.
Yes.
I got miasma off, but I technically perils, but I rerolled one of the 1s into a 5, miasma 6, so I managed to get that off. I did fail Putrescent Vitality up on the Blight Lords, and then I did a cheeky little smite on the last remaining Cursor.
My hero.
Yeah, he sucks.
The smoke he popped did not.
Yeah,
did not help.
my bullets go through smoke. Dummy.
Now I know.
Yeah. So I can go continue on right here with shooting. Shooting's I've kind of got most of my stuff dialed up for it, but let's try these guys here.
Let's do it.
I think we're ready to rock with shooting phase, and these guys need to put some sort of hurt here. So this is a fun gun. It's very random. I have to dial up the strength before I dial up the shots. So the strength is 2d6, and I happen to get 7, which is not gonna really help against this, but typical strength 7 gun would be pretty nice. So strength 7, d6 shots, only 1. That sucks, but that's okay. I need 5s, rerolling 1s for the plague weapon, which I do not get. So this first one, toast. Next one,
But you have 3.
I do have 3, and I mean it's potential. This one's only 6, which is also not great against this scenario here. Only 2 shots, needing 5s again, rerolling 1s. So I did get 1. It's -3, 3 flat damage.
Okay. So that puts the Land Raider save to a 5.
Yep.
It's 2 up normally.
He fails it, so he's suffered 3 wounds.
3 flat damage, baby. And that's it for this next.
Is it worth putting vets on these guys?
Uh,
You find?
yeah,
Just
but
too random?
I
or-
would only put it on one model. They're
Yeah.
not a unit, right?
Right.
So it could be, but I couldn't tell if it would be if I got a 6, right? I have to do it
Yeah.
before they start shooting. If I understood what their strength was going to be and how many shots they were going to get, like if I had some way to mitigate or re-roll like your army does, then I would. Because it's totally worth, because the 3 flat damage is so potent.
Yeah, because the potential here is like very horrific, but it hasn't been able to shine yet.
Yeah, it's okay.
So-
It happens. Now you have an option to shoot at these rather than my tanks, so we'll see how it goes.
We still got 1.
We still got one more, so let's see what the strength is here. Again, it's a low roll, but let's see how many shots. I did get 4 shots this time.
shots.
So let's
Nice.
take the 4. It's only strength 5. Reroll that 1 for plague weapons. That's not bad. So looking for 5s. So 2 go through there.
2 go through, saving on 5s, but this could be 6 damage.
Oh, only 1.
It's not. Well, 6 total.
6 total. It's not bad.
6 total. So we'll get a wound counter on a Land Raider. I can't recall offhand how many wounds.
It's either 16 or 18.
16 or 18. Yeah, so we'll get a wound
be
counter on that, and then we'll come back with the next unit.
Cool.
All right, and we're back.
Yeah.
Plague Burst Crawler time.
Yeah, so we're going to do Plague Burst Crawler, Chaos Lord, and we'll do this too. It's really quick. I'll actually do this Rhino really quickly. He just has 2 combi bolters. I'm just going to put him into the scouts.
Scouts
up
back
there.
here.
So he's hitting on 3s. He's wounding on 4s. So 3 saves on them scoots. No AP.
3 saves, no AP, so saving on 4s. And 2 fall.
2 dead scoots. Not bad, Rhino.
Probably this guy over here and this guy in the back as
Oh,
well.
no more missile launcher, right?
Oh, the missile launcher's there.
Oh, sorry. I thought the guy in the back was a missile launcher. So it's just going to be a cheeky pot shot from this Chaos Lord's Combi Plasma going into here. It is in rapid fire range, but I'm not going to overcharge it just because I don't really
Want your guy to die.
I mean,
You
actually,
could.
yeah, no, it's because it's it's not, it's your toughness 9. So me going up in 1 strength, I would get 2 damage rather than 4.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just don't want him to potentially die, and
I've rolled 1s into 1s on Plasma
Yeah.
so often. So
yeah, so I get it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
So I'm just going to do 2 shots from the Combi Plasma going into the Land Raider. Hitting on 2s, Chaos Lord. Wounding on 5s, though. So I did get 1. It's
Get 1.
negative 3.
-3, so saving on 5s.
Yep.
With the Land Raider save of 2.
So 1 cheeky damage.
1 damage. So that brings our guy to 9.
So then we'll go into the
Oh, I can't find it. There
Plague
it
Burst
is.
Crawler. So we'll start with this one here. We're going to put the entropy cannons in here. We're going to do the mortar actually into the intercessors over there by
Ooh.
the Venerable Chaplain. And we're going to do the heavy slugger, which I now know what the profile is a little better. But it's still going to go into this. So you're still going to get your 2+ save, but it's 1 extra shot than what I was thinking.
Gotcha.
And it's strength 5, so I'll actually be winning on 5s rather than what I was thinking earlier, which would be 6s. So we'll start with the mortar just to get that out of the way. D6 shots, so 2 shots, not very good. Hitting on 4s though, he's not bracketed. Going against the Marines back there. Hitting on 4s, both hit, which is great.
Both
Wounding
hit.
on 2s, rerolling 1s for plague, we don't need, so -2 on those guys.
2. So 5 up saves for these intercessors here. No, failed both, and that's 2 damage flat. No,
D3.
D3.
So we'll start with the first one, which actually shouldn't even matter.
Yeah,
'cause
because the
that
first guy has 1 wound,
Yep.
so he's dead.
And the second one? Only 1.
Only 1? Okay,
Yep.
so then we'll give this guy here 1 wound.
Cool. And then we'll go into the entropy and the heavy slugger. Slugger now going on 4s, not bad. That's great. Too bad it's on 5s. So 2 go in there. It is still -1, so the Land Raider is going to ignore that.
Yes.
So it'll be on its 2+, but I'm just trying to chip away at it.
Yes,
little by little.
because of the Forged in Battle chapter trait. So these are saving on 2s.
Yeah, so
That's
nothing.
good.
That's not a big a deal. So entropy cannon
cannons.
going in there. So 2 shots. Both hit, which is great, because I'm going to need
Big roll.
5s to wound here. 1, which is great.
And it's AP4.
AP4. Yeah.
Nice. So the
6+.
entropy cannon coming into effect, saving on a 6. Nope.
Ooh.
D6
D6.
damage.
This, depending on what this is, I might actually bump this up or re-roll it. Nope. I'll keep that.
It's a 5, so down to
5.
4.
That's great. That's perfect. So, going into the next Plague Burst Crawler,
Yes.
the fresh one that's not been touched.
Is it the same setup here?
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking
Okay.
the mortar. The problem with the mortar is it does have a dead zone. I'll quickly check it. Won't take very long. So I could potentially put the mortar in, which now that I'm thinking about it, I will actually do. I'll actually put every single gun
Yeah, it's close to popping, right?
into the Land Raider, try and get rid of it, get those Centurions out, get all the characters that are still inside. I think it's
Company Ancient.
Yeah. So Company Ancient, and then we'll go from there. That'll get that big boy out of the way. So let's just do the mortar to start with. I always like going that one first. 1 sucks, but that's okay. It does hit. Needs a 5, but rerolls 1s for Plague.
Rerolls a
Reroll 1.
one?
Aw.
2.
So next up, we'll just get the entropy cannons out of the way.
Fair enough.
1 does hit. I need that 5. Does wound.
Oh, it does wound, so I need to save on a 6.
I will CP this. Yes.
Nope, it's a 1.
So I need the 4. If I don't get it, I will CP it. So I will CP that 2. I don't even care if it goes to a 1. I need it.
Okay, let's make it happen.
Oh, goes to the 1.
That's twice.
That's twice. I should
twice.
have just kept the 2.
Maybe you took too long.
I did take too long.
Maybe you took too long.
So I'll be down to 3 command points. Now the last of the heavy stubbers. I'll hit there. I can reroll 1s for the Chaos Lord. So I'll hit. Where was that? Where were all these 6s and 5s? Needs the 5s and 6s, which is 3. I need you to fail 3 2+ saves, please and thank
So
you.
3 2+ saves. He passes them all.
Yeah, never mind. So that's it for these guys here. Everything else is shot over here. We'll come back when the Blight Lords dial up their shot.
Yeah, despite the Land Raider getting decimated in terms of its wounds, it could have been so much worse because the potential of the Foul Blight spawn is just horrific.
Yeah, they kind of botched it, but at least I got a couple wounds through, so that's okay.
Alrighty. So we'll come back with the Blight Lord. Okay, time for the Blight Lords.
Yep, so we did pay 1 CP to vets them again.
To do the Veterans of the Long War.
Yep.
So the play here is actually pretty cool. Now, you were saying everything's going into the Inceptors.
Yeah, so they're about really the only threat, for mass shooting, that I'm a little worried about is still the Assault Phase or Assault Doctrine, whatever. So they're getting the -2.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And they are the same strength as my toughness. So I think trying to get rid of them is a good idea rather than the remaining intercessors there. But the big play for me right here is to actually go for this guy here in charge.
Yeah.
So I'll be charging, I'll pile in, and then I'll claim the objective underneath here, which is 1, which is my current one of my cards, which is Secure 1.
So it's a good play. Good play. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
so let's dial it up. So I've got all my dice set up here for the rapid fire combi bolters that are in the squad here, and they are all going in here. So it's needing 3s, which that several 1s and 2s I see in there. But the big one here is normally these guys are toughness 5,
Yes.
strength 4 gun, normally be 5s, but vets make it 4. Let's take out all the 3s, 2s, and 1s. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 saves of your armor save.
Of my armor. So these are 9 3-up saves. Okay, so this is 1 dead Inceptor
Yep. And a half again.
and half a dead. Wait. Oh, they have 3 wounds each, right?
I think they have 3 now. The
Yeah.
new Gravis.
Yes, so they have 3, so one guy has 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Okay.
Now
So
we'll just
pull
quickly do
down
the
this guy.
we'll do the blight launchers, which that's 2 shots apiece, and there's 2 guys with blight launchers.
Yes.
So hitting on 3s, that's unfortunate. It's typically strength 6. Vets will put it to wounding on 2s.
Correct.
Yep. And reroll 1s because plague weapon.
Worth it.
Oh, still got
Still
only
got 1.
one.
Still got something.
-2, D3 damage.
-2, so I'm saving on 5s with the Primaris plate.
I hope I get a 2 or higher. No, I do not.
Okay, so that
One guy's at a half.
one guy's at
or
one
one
wound.
one
We'll
wound
say
remaining.
this guy here has 1 wound remaining. Keep the sergeant alive.
Yep, and that's it for shooting for actually the rest of my army. We can just run right here, do
Run the
the
charge phase?
The charge, yeah.
Let's do it.
So we're going over here, and we're good.
Oh, that's definitely good.
9 inches. I 100% think he's dead. We'll come back after he's.
I absolutely. We'll do the pylons and then we'll just run the combat out.
Sounds good.
All right. So in summary, that Devastator last cannon, Marie, screen was super, super dead.
Yeah, he's I killed him.
Yes, absolutely. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
he's-
There's nothing left of him
I'm
at
dead.
all. So I think we're ready to go to scoring.
Yeah.
That's the end of your turn, right, Matt?
Yeah.
So
So we got secure objective 1.
absolutely, that is. I would describe that as secured.
Yeah, I hope I can get a defend. But anyway, I scored this. This is still, up in the air. I'm like counting this as like a future one because I don't think necrosis will go down. And then this just comes eventually. If not, I might send it away. I might discard it if next turn you say don't do enough damage output for me to potentially get it. I'll probably discard it and then go for something else.
Mm-hmm. So that brings it up to 7-4, 7-5,
7-5 now.
7-5. All right. All right. So we'll come back with the Salamander card draws.
Yes.
All right. So Salamanders, Disruptive Tactics. Let's reveal the top 3. So behind enemy lines is still active. We have Defend Objective 3.
Ooh.
Legacy of Istvan, which is score 1 victory point if a Salamander's unit has remained stationary in every phase of this turn whilst wholly within your deployment zone. They're gonna do something.
Yeah.
They're gonna do that. That's the Legacy of Istvan. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, they
It's doing
don't.
nothing.
They don't do anything.
And Supremacy, which is if I control any 3.
Any 3, eh?
Any 3.
So you currently have 1.
I currently have only 1.
Only 1.
Yeah.
You could potentially get.
I could get 3.
Yeah.
Wait, could I?
Inceptors can zip here.
Yeah.
This, I can't. I mean, maybe I can string that out, but I'm doubtful of the coherency making it reach, like with an advance.
Yep.
But that is an option, and that would be what's necessary at this stage.
Yeah. Generally.
Yeah, that is 100% what it would be.
Well, I already know what I'm making you put away.
Yes,
So
I suspect.
we're going to get rid of that
It's at
one.
the bottom.
Yep. And then in the order that we're going to put them back, Supremacy will go here. And then Defend
That's on
Objective
top.
3 will go there.
Okay, so the cards from my hand that are going to play are Defend 6 and Secure 6.
6 are me.
Yeah, 6 are yours where your Warlord is.
Yeah. You want to come
So,
over there?
I think
He
we-
hasn't moved for, as of right now,
I
4
think we'll
turns.
Give him something to fight. My hand, like I said, isn't ideal.
Can I have those?
No.
Okay.
No, they are mine.
Selfish, just like a salamander.
Salamanders are anything but selfish.
Selfless?
We have selfless sacrifice.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That gotta fit you.
All right, so I guess we'll come back with the movement.
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right. So Salamanders movement recap. Well, Litany did fail to go off this
Yep.
round.
And not gonna re-roll it.
Not going to reroll it because I only have 4 CP left at this point in the game. It's very critical for having those options for other potential strategems. Librarian did fail to get +1 toughness on Land Raider.
Yep.
They did succeed to get Fire Shield off on the Centurions.
Yep.
They're -1 to hit, -1 to charge.
Yep, which
is
might
pretty cool.
actually
That's
come
kinda
into play. Yep,
They might. The units inside have disembarked.
finally.
obviously.
Yeah.
The Land Raider at his lowest bracket only moves 3 inches, so he just edged forward a little bit.
Yep.
These units here, the Intercessor and Stalker, they advanced 6, so they came all the way down here. I'm thinking of subsequent turns for potential objective scoring. I do have Supremacy drawn, as you guys saw, but maybe in turn 5, if people are alive, kind of in place potentially to score. I
Yep.
don't know. Over here, all these units stood still because I figured might as well go for both of this against them. They moved in front of the chaplain, just a body block for maybe another turn.
Yep.
And the characters moved up in range to support the Warlord, Lord of Fire. Warlord trait, Lord of Fire is going to be super clutch because we got Flamers.
Flamer.
He has Flamers, obviously, and he has the Relic Flamer as well.
Yep.
So it's kind of like my last ditch gambit that I need to clear these guys. But this has to get slain first for any of these targets to fire at them.
Yep.
All of these guys and the Land Raider can fire at
Each individual blight spawn.
Blight Spawn.
Yep.
And these assets will remain. Like, I can't challenge them just because I fear
They're more of
only
a threat.
toughness 5.
Yeah.
And we've seen how these roll averagely.
Yeah.
About 7.
7, yeah.
So they will shred them, almost positive.
Yeah.
And so we have to just deal with the consequences of keeping the Eating Prince right there. We'll see. We'll try and score if we can. If not,
Cool.
we'll take it from there.
Yeah. We'll be back salamander shooting.
Mm-hmm. So, starting in the shooting phase, just in recap, at the end of my movement phase, I did use a stratagem for the relentless determination on the Land Raider, which will allow it to operate at its highest profile.
Which is really good, because me not killing it and it's at 3 wounds is...
Yeah, it's degraded, so it's like hyper valuable now. It's 1 CP. It's pretty much worth, because it has a lot of volume and tools on there. But outside mentioning that, we're going to start with the Centurions, and each one is going to split into each guy.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty funny.
Yep.
We'll probably start with the... actually, I have a good amount of dice for this.
Okay.
Because each Hurricane Bolter will be 12.
Yep.
But we'll start with the Flamers first from this one.
Yep.
Going into here, and
2d6.
they are in range of Adrax's Lord of Fire reroll.
Yep.
So we will be... we'll see how these roll, and because they're each individual weapons, they can be rerolled independently.
Yep.
So we got 5 and a 3. I'll keep it.
Yep.
It's pretty average.
Cool.
And they're auto-hitting. 8.
8. Yep. That'll be on the first guy.
Yep. Auto-hitting with 8 on the first guy, and these are normally wounding on 5s, but because of the doctrine, we're wounding on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking for 4s to wound. So we got 4, and these are AP 1 damage.
Yep. So we're going to roll them 4+, and then 5 up Feel No Pain. So I failed all of them. And Feel No Pain. I passed 2 Feel No Pains. That goes back onto the tally, so I need 5 more, and he is at 2 wounds remaining. These guys have 4 a pop.
So then the Hurricane Bolter, which is a rapid fire 6.
Yep.
We will be rolling all 12 shots onto him.
Same guy.
As declared. So these are rerolling hits of 1.
Yep.
I might as well use the... Oh, no, I'll save the Salamander reroll.
Sure.
So we can reroll these, though, for...
The captain, yep. And then these are now wounding on 5s, though.
Yeah. They are not flame or melting weapons.
Yep. And is rapid fire part of the assault or the middle doctrine?
Yes, so this will be -1 AP.
Still -1, yeah.
Yep. So we got 3 or 4 at -1. Good roll.
Cool. So 4 more dice, needing 4s again. So save 2. And 2 Feel No Pains. So nope, that guy bites it.
That was close. Very lucky.
Yeah, so we'll just knock that guy over.
Okay, so this guy's down. Let's continue with
The next one. 1 for 1.
Yep. So we got flame shots, 3 and a 2. I'm gonna re-roll both.
Risky.
It is risky.
Pays off though.
Pays off.
7.
7.
Do you have to re-roll both dice, or could you pick?
You can. They're for each weapon.
Oh,
So it's
individual profile.
yeah. In this case, because they're not a shared profile, it actually works out to my advantage.
Cool.
Okay, so we are re-roll, or these are auto wound hitting. Sorry. So this is a wound roll.
Yes.
This is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we're out of the lieutenant's range.
Yeah.
And we are only wounding on 4s. So it's a pretty bad roll.
But still, he's only got 4 wounds.
I'll use one of my artisan rerolls.
Okay. So add 1 more.
Yep.
Okay. So 5 this time.
Oh, sorry, these are wounding on 4s.
Is it 4s? Oh yeah.
Because 5s normally.
Oh okay. I rolled too many.
Just 1.
Just uno,
Just 1.
which we don't save. Feel No Pain, which we do get. So that's add to the tally. So 4 more.
Ooh, and he's at full.
Still full. So I'm still gonna have 1 guy.
The Hurricane Bolters then will be hitting on. Sorry.
Oh, actually, these might kill.
Maybe. I still left doing on 5s.
That was a ludicrous amount of shots.
The problem is the wounding. So these are rerolling for the captain to hit.
Yep.
These 2 are 3, so these all hit.
Yep.
And these are wounding on
5s.
5s.
Ah, the bolter. Yeah.
So we got 2 at AP -1.
Watcha. So we saved 1 failed one and a Feel No Pain. which we get. So now 3 more saves of Feel No Pain.
And
Now
he's
got a
still
point.
full life.
And he's still full life.
So the
Hard
next-
body, baby.
The next one will go as declared into this guy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so we are in the Flamers. I'll re-roll
The 1, yeah, good idea.
into a 10, which is a
That's
Even
pretty
better.
meaty. It's pretty good.
And these are wounding on 4s. That's better roll.
Nice, nice, nice. So how many is that?
7.
2,
7 at -1.
5. And we need 2 more over here. So 7, 4+ saves. Oh, that's not bad. And then 2, 3 Feel No Pains. Save 1 more. He takes 2 wounds.
2.
I only need 2 more disgusting resilience to.
So Hurricane Bolters in here. These out of the way. These are. These are roll for the captain.
Rerolled.
And the 2 misses. And these
No,
are
aren't they BS2?
pretty sure Centurions are BS3.
Oh, could be. I always thought there were 2, but
Pretty sure they're 3.
we can take a look. We might add an extra dice in there later.
But these are hitting on. Or sorry, wounding on 5s.
Yes.
So we got a very nice roll.
Yep.
So 5 at or 6 at AP -1.
Very nice. We'll roll these. Looking for 4s. So we got a bunch of misses. So he's probably dead, but we'll go for the Feel No Pains. Oh, so he loses 2 wounds. I think he was only at 2
He
wounds.
was only at 2.
So he does die, but we're going to gain a point for the last of my disgusting resilience, putting me
Oh,
up
so
to.
your tallies are complete.
My tally is complete.
Oh my goodness, the tally man will be pleased.
Tally man!
Okay, so Centurions failed to kill this one guy remaining, and he could actually wipe the unit potentially.
Potentially.
So he
yeah.
is kind of a priority for me. I'm going to supercharge the rapid fire of the Ancient.
And rapid. Yeah, yeah.
I know it's risky,
Risky business.
but I think everything hinges on this.
And if he dies, we're gonna say he could roll a 5.
Oh, like his own banner?
Yeah, his own banner.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if that's how it works.
Yeah.
If that is the case, then I'm happy to do it.
Sure. I'm
Um,
cool with it.
Yeah, so rapid fire.
Hitting on
2
3s.
shots,
Don't want them
rerolling
ones.
3s, Rerolling 1. Rerolling 1s.
Yeah. Oh, you
Okay.
lucky.
Beautiful, Ancient. Beautiful. And these are strength 8, so wounding on 3s.
3s, yeah.
And these are 2 wounds at AP4.
AP3 or 4?
4 because it's doctrine, rapid fire.
You're right. So I don't even get a save.
Oh, so it's 4 damage.
4 damage.
Disgusting
Ancient
resilience.
Ancient might get this. Oh, so we saved 2.
Save 2.
So he's down to 2.
He's down to 2. We'll put that marker there.
So he's gonna have to waste some firepower going into that Foul Blight spawn.
Yes, I will. Okay, so back on the Land Raider Redeemer's, it's operating as top profile,
Yep.
and its shooting activation is being split thusly for the
Mhm.
following reasons. My bet is if I keep this alive, the Chaos Rhino, Matt would probably charge it into the Centurions
Yeah.
to eat Overwatch for his Demon Prince.
Yes.
So I think this Rhino has to go as well. So the plan is to split the flame weapons to the Rhino and the large volume of fire shots, twin assault cannon. Why not throw the Stormbolter for sanity?
Yep.
Can go into the remaining guy. I know it's kind of over the top, but
He needs to die.
yeah.
And
this
we
will
haven't put a dice over there, but he is only at 2 wounds.
Because I need the CP to survive Matt's shooting, and which wouldn't leave me this command points for stratagems for overwatching for allies.
Yep.
So I think this is the play.
Yep.
So I'll start with the multi-volta first into the Rhino.
Rhino.
Yeah, sure. Multi-volta first into the Rhino, so hitting on 3s.
Yep, reroll once. Artisan reroll.
Yeah, probably will Artisan reroll the multi-volta because it is the most valuable weapon there.
There you
It
go.
does hit into the Rhino. It's strength 8, adding 1 to wounds.
Yep, so
it's only at
2s. Yep.
It's quite nice.
Nicely
It does
done.
wound, AP4 on a multi-melta.
D6 damage.
So D6 damage. And am I in multi-melta range? Is this
Ooh.
the first time in 40k history for a multi-melta?
12 inches.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's actually going to happen?
Yeah, 2d6, pick the highest.
2d6, pick the highest.
I let this happen.
I'll pick the 5.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with the 5.
Yeah, I think so. So it's down to 6.
6?
Yeah.
I'll throw this one here for you. Right there, 6.
Sure.
And all the volume of, or so I guess we'll do the flamestone cannon since we're here.
Oh, going into the Rhino as
Yeah,
well.
going to the Rhino as well. So
Yep.
these are volume of shots. We have 9.
I would keep that.
I would keep it as well. Okay, so we have 9 auto hits.
Yep.
These are strength 6, so normally 5s and wounding on 4s.
Yep.
Because of the doctrine. And we can reroll wound rolls of 1 for our lieutenant.
Yep.
And I'll keep my Salamander's wound roll just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. Oh, sorry, lieutenant reroll. Nope. And these are AP minus 2.
Yep. And how many are there? 5
There are
or 6?
7.
7. This is some cheating. So AP minus 2 on armor save 3. Looking for 5s. Got 2. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 damage.
So that is the Rhino.
That is the Rhino. Let's see if it blows up. It does not blow up.
Does not blow up.
Would it be beneficial? It would not for me to blow it up. So I'm not going to do that.
Could you force it to blow up?
Yeah, I have a Putrid Detonation. It's 1 CP.
Strategies. All right. Continuing here, we have a twin assault cannon. I believe I have all 12 of my dice here. These are going into the fallible light spawn.
Yeah.
And we have a Salamander's wound roll remaining. So we're hitting on 3s. Reroll the 1s for the captain. And these are wounding. Strength 6 normally.
Toughness 5.
So we're wounding on 3s, which isn't bad. And we have a wound roll and a lieutenant reroll. If these fail. So we got 5 minus 1.
Minus 1.
So that's why I call it.
4 plus. Oh, that's bad. Only 1 save, so 4 feel no pains. 1 damage a pop, right?
1 damage a pop.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
3 damage goes through, so that foul blight spawn is taken out.
So the gambit kind of paid off. We'll see if things go. Dice are hard to predict.
Sure, yeah.
We'll see what remains with weathering all of this going into these very valuable assets.
Yep.
And that's it for those units. We'll come back with others. So after resolving and clearing out those units off the board, we are going to jump to the Chaplain Venerable Dreadnought. He'll split his Stormbolter off into the Blightlord Terminators and cover.
Yep.
Try and see what happens. Not banking on shifting them.
No.
But the twin last cannon is going to go into this one, the untouched Plague Burst Crawler. That's
Yep.
all he can see. And he failed his
Litany.
roll, but he didn't move.
He didn't
So
move.
Still hitting on 2s.
Yep.
So he hits.
Yep.
And strength 9 against toughness 8, so wounding on 3s. It does wound. It's AP 3.
Oh, 5 up. Nope, both go through.
It's
2d6.
1 and a 5. I'll have to eat it because I don't have the
CP, no, yeah.
can't afford the CP.
And I made a billion disgusting resilience saves, so he only takes 1 damage.
Oh, it's quite good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Next up, we have the Inceptors, if we're ready to go.
Yep.
So they have 12 shots because one guy is slain. These are. Oh, sorry, we didn't do his Combi Bolter or the Storm Bolter.
Yeah, go ahead. Throw it in there.
From the as declared from the Chaplain Venerable. So you're hitting on 2s.
Didn't use a CP or
Use a Salamander reroll.
Nope,
yet.
not yet.
So we will. So we got all hits and wounding on 5s. And I guess did I use a wound roll? I
Nope.
think I did. Oh, I didn't.
Nope.
Okay, so then I will use a artisan wound roll.
Nope.
So just 1 minus 1.
Save.
So you're saved with 2. Inceptors. So we have 12 here. Oh, we'll just use this to mark his wound.
Okay.
So we are hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Into the Blight Lords. Good roll, really good. And these are wounding on
4s.
4s because your power's not, your vitality isn't active.
No.
Correct? Okay, so we roll 1 for Salamanders.
Ooh, nice.
And we got 6 at minus 2.
2,
1
4,
damage.
6. So they're in cover, so they get.
3 up?
Well, they're in cover, so it'd be a 1 plus, and you said it's minus.
2.
Oh, it's minus 2, so then 3 up.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's pretty bad. I kill a whole Blight Lord here.
Oh.
Yeah, you killed 1.5 Blight Lords. One was down to 1
It
wound.
was down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
You are correct.
So this one down here. Actually, yeah, you killed 2.5. So we're going to get rid of... it's so hard to see them down here. And then one more down here. So yeah, 2 dome. That's pretty bad rolling.
And if we're ready for the intercessors, we'll just do it live. These are hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Into the Blight Lords. Rolling 1 for artisan weapons. Nope. And these are wounding on 5s again. Defense 4.
Yep.
Toughness 5. So that
2.
2. I'll reroll 1 for artisan weapons.
3.
3 minus 2. 1 damage.
My God. Oh, what are these rolls? And then Feel No Pain. Nope. You killed that other one that had 1 wound. So Small Arms Fire is taking out the toughest Terminators in the game.
I think it's the only way to take them out, if I'm honest.
My God.
Or like mass plasma or something, but
Sure.
that's not my thing. Yeah, there's some characters to fire, but that's it. We can probably do the captain. He has his Stormbolter, not Stormbolter, Combi Flamer relic.
Yep.
It's not in range
Okay.
of the Flamer, but we can shoot the
Regular bolter
bolt
part.
on
Yep.
profile. So it's 2 shot, or he's on rapid fire. It's actually 1 shot. Hitting into these Poxwalkers, I guess the outer
Sure.
group. So it's hitting on 2s, rolling 1s.
Reroll ones.
Roll 1s. He hits. It's strength 4, toughness
3.
3. So we got 3s.
Ooh.
We roll for the lieutenant.
Yep.
It does wound.
What's the damage?
It's master crafted, so it's AP 2, 2 damage.
2 damage.
It's Nocturne's Vengeance.
I'm just going to kill him. So 1 Poxwalker dead.
1 Poxwalker.
Boom. Alrighty, we're back for the Bellicosis Bolt Rifle.
Yes, the Lieutenant's Bellicus Bolt Rifle relic into the Poxwalkers here. They're strength 4.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, strength 4 shots, strength 5, minus 1, but it becomes minus 2.
Yep.
It's an assault weapon. And 2 damage flat.
Cool.
So, hitting on his ballistic skill, which is 3, you can reroll 1.
1 and 1.
1 and 1. And we are wounding strength 5. Still 3s.
But reroll
Reroll
ones.
1s for himself. Nope.
So
So
2.
these are minus 2, 2 damage.
Okay, so first Feel No Pain. Nope. 1 dies. Second Feel No Pain. Oh, he makes it.
Oh,
Dang it.
so 1 guy.
Just 1 guy.
Just 1 guy. And I think that's shooting.
Okay, so we're just wrapping it up. So he's not going to declare any charges. And I think that'll be it.
Yes, so we can go to objectives.
Okay, yeah, let's hit that.
I will score nothing this turn.
Wow.
But I'm ahead on points for now. I'm kind of playing for like the subsequent turns based on what I have.
Yep. And I've already pulled it away, but I actually scored 1, so I gained 1 point in your turn.
Because of your tally.
Yeah, my tally.
Right, so we'll come back with Death Guard objectives.
Yep.
Okay, the Death Guard tactical draws.
Yeah.
Alright.
Master of the Warp. Symbol of the Fly Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
And defend objective 1.
Oh, well, that one has to go away. It has to.
It has to.
So this will go to the bottom.
Okay. And I'll just put these to my hand.
Yeah, because you're gonna put in 2.
Yep.
So what are the active cards?
I will show you. So the active cards currently is still Spread Contagion, which Necrosius is my targeted character.
Yes.
So he's still alive, staying over there. I'm thinking just the 2 I just drew. So Master of the Warp and the Symbol of the Fly.
They're not bad ones. You have the means to achieve them all.
Yeah, so I should gain 3 objectives, because the Poxwalkers can walk over onto 5 over there. The Blight Lords are currently claiming 1, which means I probably won't move them. And Orbithox is still sitting on 6 from turn 1 till turn 4.
That's true. So depending if you leave him there or
Yep.
put him forward.
So I should gain D3 at the end of this, and then if I'm lucky and cast all my powers, which I might spend a CP just to do, I should gain Master of the Warp.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Let's come back after movement.
Yep.
All right, so Death Guard movement recap.
Yeah, so movement, I'm just moving everything up. I don't actually need to claim this. I'm technically claiming 4 now. I've got Objective 6, Objective 5, 2, and 1 with the Blight Lords. My whole goal is to gain that 3 objectives for the Fly Lord, the card I just drew for D3. And the other big thing now is to cast 3 powers. As long as I cast 1, I'll gain 1 point. But if I can cast all 3, which is the maximum amount I can cast, because Necrosis can do 2, Orbithox can do 1. If I get all 3, I'll get another D3. So that's a big power swing for the cards.
Oh, yeah.
And then the final thing is he's still gaining 1 point for being alive. So you can kind of think of that in the future. I will get that. So I think the play right now is let's do some powers. We're going to do it live on the camera because it's such a big deal. First and foremost, I'm going to actually do Blaze of Putrefaction on one of the Poxwalkers. It's just a cheap 5 cast power. Yeah. So we're going to go do that. Now, this is what I was worried about. Yes. I guarantee you I'm going to CP reroll this into another 1. All I need is a 3.
You need a 3.
Yeah. Which is sucky, but I need it for the swing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's worth. I don't even need the power. I just want the...
So this is... You'll have 1 remaining after
You'll have 1 remaining. Which I got lucky.
Okay.
I got it. But if I fail any more, then this is a waste.
Yeah, it's a gambit, right?
Yeah.
It's a gambit.
So...
oh, yeah. Max moved out of my denial range from my librarian.
Yeah, I measured it out for the 24.
From all his psychers, so...
Yes, sir. The other thing I'm going to end up doing is just a cheeky smite on the nearest unit, which would be over here for the 18th. Which I fail, so...
Yeah, that's what you want to avoid.
Yeah, so these dice are going in the garbage, but that's okay. I'll still gain 1 command point for it.
Yeah, it's just not as big of a swing as it could potentially have been.
Could have been D3, yeah. Final thing is Orbithox is also going to do a smite, so now it's bumped up to casting value...
6.
6 now.
Yeah. 1 for each attempt.
Which I failed that too. So this is where the game starts to take a turn for the dice. But that's okay. So we're going to gain 1 point for casting 1 really non-consequential power on units that can't even utilize it. So it's okay.
Well, the strategy was like really sound and well thought out. You set it up well. It's just the dice be how they are, right?
The dice be how they are. So I'm just going to go straight into shooting. I have everything planned out so far.
Not many assets to shoot. Just a few units.
So it's just these 2 guys here. Potentially a rapid fire overcharge into these guys. I know they have -1.
They do have -1.
But it's worth the risk because this guy really is doing nothing for me after these 2 shoot. Because
that's true.
I feel like these are going to die afterwards. So
I feel like you are correct.
Yeah.
So your play makes sense. I'd do it.
Which is too bad that I didn't kill this with a smite. Just because it's still going to be alive.
Oh, that would be, playmaking. That's why I wanted to record this.
But I'm definitely going to be, even hitting on 5s with these, I'm definitely still going to be going into these bad boys here. I kind of feel like I need to start putting a dent in them. And I can't risk charging this and giving up, obviously, Warlord.
Yeah.
So we'll start with this. I'm going to take the mortar and actually put it into the intercessors over there.
Okay.
Just to try and whittle them down a little more. The entropy cannons and the heavy slugger are going into the centurions.
Sounds good.
So let's start with the mortar. So 3 shots. These guys are, and this moved, so I'm going to be hitting on 5s with this.
Right.
It's going to suck for this because it's going to be hitting on 6s. So 2 hits here, wounding on 2s. So 2 wounds at -2 on.
2 wounds, looking for 5s.
Yep.
Pass 1, fail 1.
So the 1 guy.
It's D3, so 1 guy will just be slain.
Yep. Next up is the entropy cannon going in here. I'm going to need 6s. Yeah. Rerolling 1s though, so unfortunately I didn't get them there. And then last thing is the heavy slugger, and I got nothing there. So it is what it is, but it's okay. Next up is the mortar. Same thing, going into the intercessors over there. Entropy cannons going into the centurions, along with the heavy slugger. This one didn't move, so it's going to be just shooting at -1.
That is correct.
So D6 shots for the mortar. 1 shot, unfortunate. Does not hit. Entropy cannon, there's the big one. Reroll 1s. Does not go into it with the -1, which is unfortunate, but 1 wound going out. Does not wound. Toughness 5 against strength 8.
Toughness 5? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You need a 3.
So that's too bad. And then heavy slugger. Those hit. Reroll 1s for the Chaos Lord. And strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s. 2 saves, you ignore the -1.
2 saves, so saving on 2s with the Centurions.
Took 1.
Oh, took 1.
But they got 4 wounds, so that's okay.
Where'd the other dice go?
I don't know.
Weird.
And then the final bit of shooting is just going to be the Blight Lords that are over here. They are going to put all of their shots into these remaining Inceptors.
Inceptors.
So 1, Actually, you know what? Let's do the... and I won't be vetsing these. I just kind of want to keep my last remaining CP free for something. So we'll do the Blight Launcher. So 2 hits there. There's a wounding on 3s, rerolling 1. So 2 saves of -2.
2 saves -2, so saving on 5s for the Inceptors.
So 1, it'll be D3 damage, so that'll take that guy out. Hopefully I get a 3 here. Which I do not.
Oh, it's 2 wounds
Just my luck.
remaining.
So that's it for the Blight Launchers, and then we got 1, 2, 3 combi bolters. So 12 shots. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3 saves. No AP.
3
I just
saves.
need 2.
3 saves at 3. And I fail 1.
Just 1. And I think that's it for my turn. Nice quick. So
Nice
we
quick turn.
can kind of seamlessly... This is like the easiest turn I've ever done.
Yeah, because these are kind of like wrap-up turns towards the end of the game.
Yeah, so we're going to get Symbol of the Fly Lord and Master of the Warp. The Master of the Warp is going to be 1 point.
Correct.
And the Symbol of the Fly Lord is going to be D3 points, which... Let's just grab a quick little dice over here. Right over there. 1.
Okay.
That's too bad. I could have got a big swing there.
Yeah, that turn was poised for a big swing, potentially.
Yeah, and this is the unfortunate part about the cards. You have these D3 types of points.
Yeah, I
don't care for them very much, but
kind of wish there were 2. We'll see how things go in the future, but I think for this round we'll just play them as written.
yeah, it's no big deal.
See if
But,
people are...
Yeah, so I only gained 2 points there. Is what it is.
Well, you've tied it back up.
I have tied it back up.
Yeah,
And
so...
big brain play. Necrosis is still alive, so I'm technically up by 1.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back with the Salamander card draws.
Yeah. Okay, Salamander card draw.
Time to disrupt my tactics.
Yeah.
Okay. Secure 4. Big Game Hunter. Secure 5.
Well, you're not going to secure 5, so I'm definitely letting you keep that. Big Game Hunter is...
Both of these are desirable.
Yeah. Because you can get secure 4 right now. This one, how many points could you potentially score? Only 1, right? There's only 2.
I could score 1, but this is all assuming the game continues. This is battle round 5.
Yeah.
We have to roll at the end to see if it continues on a 3-up. So it's dependent. This one is potentially achievable, but it's not going to come into play.
Oh yeah, because you're stuck with...
Yeah. Also, these are all in play, and I can't play anything from my hand to draw any of these, regardless of what you pick.
Okay.
So it's very...
So I'm going to get rid of Big Game Hunter and let you keep these 2.
Any order you prefer?
This one will be at the top, so this one will go back.
Yeah, so make it harder.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, Big Game Hunter at the bottom.
Cool.
And we'll come back with the movement phase.
Cool. We are back for Salamander's end of movement. We'll even do the Psychic Powers live.
Yeah, there's not much to do.
And I might have a deny.
Things have moved a bit forward. Poised to charge here to get my line breaker and potentially secure 6.
Yep.
The characters moved up to support the castle going on here.
Yep.
This squad advanced.
Yep. Advance with a 5.
Yeah, advanced with 5 to... if this becomes valuable, they're there.
Yep.
Doing what troops do. And the scout missile launcher moved forward because he probably should have let legs.
Yep.
Everyone else stayed still because it's just a attrition battle at this point.
Yeah, it's just basically a almost end of the battle wrap up.
Exactly. Okay, so Psychic Powers. First we'll attempt Drake Skin.
Yep.
We're going to put these on the Centurions.
Would you do me a solid and check the range from Necrosis to your Librarian?
He is within 24.
Well, he's got 3 denies, so I think I'll be trying that.
Yeah. Totally. Okay, so you are free to deny. Drake Skin. Looking for a 6.
Yep.
And he has odd 1 because of the Tome of Elkana Relic. So you need to roll a
10.
Yes.
Which I got only an 8. So, Drake Skin
Drake
going up.
Skin's on him.
They are now toughness 6.
It's tough 6. And Fire Shield as well. 6.
Okay.
Or you need to roll a 8.
Oh, where was this earlier? Boxcars?
Absolutely denied.
Denied!
Right. So they're +1 toughness, not -1 to hit. That's the second phase done.
Okie dokie. Let's do some shooting.
Alright, so we're going to start with the Chaplain Thunderbolt into the still unwounded
Yeah.
Plague Burst Crawler with his last cannons. Storm Bolters into here. Hitting on 2s, he did not move.
Salamander.
Reroll.
Yep.
2 hits, wounding on 3s.
Both win.
2 wounds. AP 3.
Ooh, failed both. D6.
D6. 7.
2, 4, 6, and a 7. 7 feel no pains. So we got 1, 2, 3, and he takes 4. Also, I'm pretty sure he took 1 earlier.
I think you are correct.
So he is down by 5, so he is at 7 wounds remaining. That one over there.
Oops.
Woo! Continuing on, we'll just keep going.
Inceptors
Yep.
into the, or Inceptor into the White Lords.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Salamander reroll. Nope. And wounding on 4s. 3 at AP2, 1 damage.
Yep, so 3 plus. Saved all but 1 and feel no pain. Nope, so 1 takes a wound. Down to 1.
And the Intercessors as well. Same again into the Blight Lords. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1 for Master Artisans. And wounding on 5s. Because their strength 4. Just 1. Our Master Artisans. Nope. Oh, he's good. Okay. Into the guys over here. We have 1 missile launcher who moves forward. So he's hitting on 4s. He's hitting on 4s. He hits. Strength 8. Wounding on 3s. He does wound. AP -2.
Watcha! Safe.
Fine. Okay, and now we'll get to the Land Raider.
Yep.
It's going into
The now weakened.
the now weekend Plagueburst Crawler.
Yep.
Everything's going in. It is on its lowest bracket, so it's hitting on 3s.
That's awesome.
Sorry, not 3s. Excuse me. It's
5s?
hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Twin Assault Cannon first, or it's the multi-alta first. Hitting on 5s. I will reroll for the captain. It does hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s or 3s because of add 1.
Yes.
And it's AP 4, so you have your demonic save.
Wah. I did not make it. It's this one.
Okay, and it's not within Delta range.
6
Six
big
and
damage. So we get 6 dice. Made 2, takes 4. So down to 3 wounds.
4. Oh, no, down to 4?
I took 4 wounds.
Oh, you took 4.
Yeah, so 7.
Yes, you are correct.
Sorry, down to 3 wounds remaining.
Then Twin Assault Cannons going in, hitting on 5s, rolling 1s for the captain, wounding on 5s.
Yep.
Oh, I just flipped that up. They were hitting on 5s, so those weren't all successes.
Just reroll it.
Yeah.
I'm like half paying attention. We've been at this all day.
It's been a long day.
Yep.
Hitting on 5s. Okay, so I'm going to roll just the 1s. Actually, quite a few 5s, wow.
Not bad.
And we are wounding on 5s as well. That seems a bit more average. We roll for Lieutenant to wound. So we got 3 at -1, 1 damage.
Saved 1 to go through. Feel no pain. 1 saved from feel no pain, so he's down to 2 wounds. He's on his bottom brackets.
My goodness, down to 2. We have 2 flamers going in, D6 shots. 3 and a 6.
I'd keep that.
Yeah, I'll keep both. So that's 6, and I have 9. Oh, jeez. Okay. So these are no auto hits, wounding on 4s.
Yep.
Because of the Doctrine. Reroll for Lieutenant. Really good roll. So these are AP2, 2 damage.
Okay. Holy crap.
The fire truck is doing work.
Fire truck is scary. I wish my anti-tank did anything. So only 1 saved, and then that's 6, 8, 10 feel no pains. 12 feel no pains. Oh shit. That's not bad, but still dead. So I still take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. So that takes him out. See if he blows up. He does not blow up.
He does not blow up.
So that's it for that Plagueburst Crawler.
Yes.
And
Jumping right to here.
Yep.
We are going to shoot them into the other Plagueburst Crawler. However, I don't know if it's a good play if I'm risking killing it. So
I don't know.
It's a small arms fire, so I fear all my wounds are on 4s or 5s.
Generally 5s.
Probably 5s.
Yeah, some 6s. toughness 8.
Oh yeah, because the bolt guns. Yeah.
Yep.
So it should be good to like pepper it up or whatever.
Yep.
So let's do the bolt guns. Everything in there, bolt guns in batches first.
Yep.
Hitting on, are we rolling? Hitting on 3s, we're rolling 1s. So we got some. These are all successes. These are fails, and these are wounding on 6s. So we have 2 wounds at -1 for the bolt guns, for the first bolt guns.
4+, which I fail, and Feel No Pain, which I fail.
Oh my god.
So it's down to 6.
This is real bad, dude. I might just screw my own strategy.
Uh-oh.
Hitting on. So the next bolt gun round, or hurricane bolter round, I should say. Fails. We roll for the captain. Okay, and then these are wounding on 6s. I mean, reroll for the lieutenant. Can I not reroll?
You can not reroll, yeah.
I cannot reroll. Okay, I won't reroll then. I won't.
Yeah. So how many do you get?
None.
Okay, good.
I'm kind of scared now.
Well, you got a ton of flamers now. And
Yeah,
those
I know.
actually do damage.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm confident in their combat ability. I'm gonna leave them. Can I not fire them anymore?
I think you have to fire all of them
Now that they are
because you've declared them.
declared it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh shoot, okay.
In the comments, leave a comment if he has to keep shooting when he declared or not. I kind of think he does.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, it's because you declare
Makes
you
sense,
you
yeah.
did declare to start shooting, and I would
This is
assume
true.
you would have to continue shooting.
So these are the last Hurricane Bolter's hits. And now we're wounded on 6s. None.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
But flamethrowers. Now you can re-roll a good roll into a bad roll
That is true.
with your warlord.
What a weird way to play it.
You would
I'll
keep that.
I'll keep that. That's what I'm talking
I've
about.
never seen anything like this before.
Actually, let me just verify for. Because it is only 8 inches, so this guy is not in range.
So it's just
So
the
that, we
two?
would say that would be the middle.
Sure.
So these are wounding on
5s.
5s.
Yep.
These are strength 4 normally.
Oh, I made the save.
Okay. And the last one that's in range.
You want to re-roll all those or no?
Try to roll a 5.
Yep.
So it's a 3, so yeah. So it's 6 total.
Yep.
These are wounding on 5s.
Two.
We have 2, yeah.
Failed both.
Oh god.
Failed only 1. So he's down to 5 wounds.
Down to 5.
Good thing you backed off a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I think I was trying to ruin my own strategy. So I guess we can just go right to charge phase.
Yeah, why not? That's the only thing charging, right?
Declare into here.
Yep.
Centurions.
Unfortunately, the Plague Burst Crawler's mortar has a dead zone of 12 inches, so he can't actually shoot it. So it's just going to be entropy cannons, which I got none, and the heavy slugger, which I got 1, and then wounding on nothing. So go ahead, my good sir. Oh,
5. That should put them in range.
Yeah. You're good.
Just.
Okay, so we are ready. We've got the profile for the Centurion. So
Yes. So the sergeant has 4 attacks. The 2 marines have 3, and each one gets an extra attack for shock assault. So it's a hideous amount of attacks.
yeah, like strength 10.
Yeah. They are at strength 10, and they're not -1 to their ballistic or their weapon skills like Thunderhammers would be.
Yep.
So we would have several, all their attacks. Sorry, excuse me. Been a long day.
Yeah.
Can we roll 1 for artisans to hit?
Perfect.
And we are wounding
On
on 3.
Tres. With 1 free reroll.
That is true. Nope. So we have
My God.
9. 9 AP4, 3 flat,
Easy.
I believe.
Easy. Watch this. Easy. 5 up invul. Okay, he's dead.
Oh god.
So
Disgustingly resilience.
I'm not gonna bother doing that. That's so many. That each one of these is 3 damage a pop. What is that? 3, 6, 9, 12,
Oh yeah.
15, 18, 21, 25,
Good lord.
24. So yeah, we're just gonna see if he blows up on a 5+, which he does not. I'm not gonna blow him up either. It's not worth my 1 remaining command point. So yeah, that Plague Burst Crawl is dead. We're gonna get some consolidating going. 3 inches closer to that objective. I think you might be in now. We'll have to double check the range.
Let's double check that they are situated.
There we go. Okay, and we will be back. Okay, we're back. We just double checked some range with Orbithox still within the vicinity. This guy, they're tied. Tied for scoring the objective. They're not troops, so, and neither is he. So one model for one model.
The game basically has to continue for any future plays.
Yes, because right now he's not secured or will be able to defend. He'll have to have turn 7 go just to have that. And then this one, he isn't quite wholly within. He's about 13 inches on that guy on the left, even after consolidating. And that's pretty much it for Salamanders, so no scores there. So let's go into Death Guard. We'll draw the first card. So secure objective 2, which is mine, so I feel like that's going to go. Secure objective 3, that one is one of yours, which is over there. And the final one is defend objective 6, which I'd have to have that go on to turn 7. So I feel like secure objective 2 is going to go.
Exactly right.
I'll make my own plays.
Make my own plays. And these will go thusly.
Yeah. There we go. And now I only have, well, we know what's coming. So drawing 2, and we just get the same cards we just had. I think what I'll end up doing is actually playing secure objective 4 and defend objective 4. Ooh. And probably try and rush Orbithox over to take that and hope for the game to end for me to take that. I'll have to kill those intercessors, but I feel like he's close combat enough for that. Yeah. Okay, we'll be back after Death Guard movement, Psychic Phase, all that stuff.
All right, so at the bottom of turn 5,
yep.
Movement recap.
Yes. So just moving the Poxwalkers up, I could potentially get a wrap on the Warlord.
Yeah, I left him exposed.
Yep.
Very dangerous.
Other than that, Orbithox left to go over here. This Chaos Lord left this Plague Burst Crawler to stay on the objective for now because he could potentially score it in my turn.
Yes.
Because I left it and he'll have it secured. So keep that there for now. And then, what else did we do? I moved Necrosis up. I tried to cast Smite on him, but I failed the roll. Just the way it is. But I did put Blades of Putrefaction up on this whatever this unit of Poxwalkers is going up this line. So this will add 1 to wound for them, which might help with the
They are juiced up and poised to get Warlord.
Yep. The other thing is I tried to smite over here, but was denied by the Librarian.
Oh, the Librarian, yes.
So we're going to go straight into shooting. Let's start over here with the Blight Lord Terminators. I'm going to use my last command point for veterans on them. That's it for me. And I'm going to divide up my shots. All the bolters are going to go into here. The last of the Blight Launchers are going to go into the last of them. And then that is it for them. They're going to stick with that. So
okay.
We'll get these. So let's start with the Blight Launchers. So that's 2 and 2. Going into them boys there. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s now. Rerolling 1s for Plague Weapon. Good thing I did that.
Oh, it paid off.
-2 D3 damage.
So we're looking at 3 5-up saves.
Oh,
pass 1.
First one, D3. That's
oh,
lucky.
That's slain.
And second one, 2.
Oh yeah, that's them. That's wiped.
Cool. Next up is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots coming from the combi bolters. All going into that gentleman there. So hitting on 3s, taking out the 1s and 2s. Wounding him on used to be 5s, now it's 4s for vets. So only 3. I only need 1. Only need 1 to get through.
Only 3. So I'm saving on armor save. 3 up on the Gravis Captain. Oh, he makes them all with 3s.
Just makes
it. Rude.
Rude. Okay, going back over this way. So I still have that Plague Burst Crawler. He's in his middle bracket. Yeah, he's in his middle bracket, right?
Yep.
Because we put him down to 6 wounds.
Yeah, I believe.
I think one of us took the dice. Might have been me.
No worries.
But anyway, I'm pretty sure he's in the middle bracket. So what we're going to do is take the mortar. We're going to pepper into... is that even worth it? Nah, we're going to take the mortar. We're going to go into the intercessors over there.
Ooh,
just
try the objective. Very smart.
Yeah, just put a little pepper shot in there. We're going to take the entropy cannons and go for the last little bit over here to try and finish that off, along with the heavy slugger.
Yes.
So let's start with the mortar. 5 shots. Has not moved, but it's in its middle bracket, so it needs 5s. No rear rolls because I had to move the Chaos Lord. And does wound on 2s on one of the intercessors. -2.
Intercessor save on 5. Nope.
And D3, 2 damage.
Oh, that's 1.
1 dead guy.
That is.
Oh, sorry, it'd be this one over here on the
Oh.
I feel very confident that Orthodox will kill those 5 guys. Next up is the entropy cannon. I just need something here, which I don't get. Unfortunate.
Yes.
And then the last is the heavy stubber. I do get 2 there, but I need 5s. I do get 1. You ignore the -1.
Yep. So 7 on 2s with the Land Raider.
We're just gonna say that's a 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rule it as a 3.
That's cool. I like it. And then the last thing is the Chaos Lord. I don't want to overcharge his thing.
Because if he dies, you will
Because
give
if
me
he
that.
dies, I am not denying it, at least right now, at the end of the turn.
Mhm.
And I need him to deny that. So all he's going to do is just take one of his plasma shots into one of these guys. That's it. Rapid fire. So hitting on 2s. Hitting on... Yeah, did you put Fire Shield?
No, but Drake's Skin is there.
Drake's Skin? Okay, so hitting on 2s and then wounding on 3s. So 2 saves, -3, 1 damage.
2 saves, -3, so we're saving on 5s. Nope.
Ooh.
We'll fail. So 1 guy's down to 1 wound.
1 wound. And then that is it for shooting. We can go straight into close combat because he has no gun. So I'm going to declare a charge over here.
Okay, I will get enough dice. So let's say I have 7. 6. This should be 10. So looking for 6s. We have 1.
Juan.
And I can roll 1 for Salamanders. Nope. So these are wounding on 5s.
Yep.
And I'll reroll 1 for Salamanders. No.
So going in. There we go. Orthodox slamming in. We're also going to declare a charge over with this Poxwalker unit here and this Poxwalker unit here.
I think I'll just take the risk because I do want to. I'm thinking of keeping transhuman physiology here because maybe I can deny this
Yes.
if the game ends.
Yep.
So
leave
yeah,
this
we're just gonna leave it alone and
Okay.
hope
Going
for
in
the
here.
best.
So we're gonna check that range because that probably fails. Yep. 4 inches right there is just slightly out there. And then this last unit here, this one needs a mighty 8. Oop. Need that 5. Oh, hey.
That's it.
So that's the 8 there. Not going to get a lot of Poxwalkers in here, but better than nothing. And then we'll get a little bit of...
Yes, I still have to do his Overwatch, which I'll just do on camera now.
Yeah.
So
Because I'll pull from the back.
In rapid fire, we're hitting from. I'll use his Salamander's reroll on his bolt gun.
Yep.
So it does not yield a reroll, but the flamer auto hits at
Yep.
d6. So it's a 4, which I'll keep. So 4 wounding on 3s normally,
Mm-hmm.
but 2s because of the doctrine. So you have 4 wounds minus 2.
Yep. 4
Uh,
wounds.
2 damage.
Feel no pain. So we make 1, so we'll take away 3 from the back here. And we'll do a little cheeky pile-ins. 3-inch pile-in. I'm not going to get a lot of Poxwalkers in here.
That's true. I have some characters that could heroically intervene.
If you do choose so.
Yeah, I don't think there's a benefit not to heroically intervene. I just mitigate a bit of the... if the game continues,
Yes.
I mitigate a bit of their numbers.
Yep.
So both the Ancient and the Lieutenant will heroically intervene.
Cool. And then we can do this right here. I'm going to elect to go here first. If you did want to pay the CP, I'm not too worried about the Demon Prince getting counter-assaulted.
Yeah.
So I would like to start here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Poxwalkers within range. They have 2 attacks each. 6, 10. And then they gain 1 more. They gain 1 to hit because they're above a unit of 10.
Correct.
And then that's it for them. And I'll be wounding on 5s because they're only strength
Yep.
So they're hitting on 4s normally, not because they're in the bigger unit.
But the Blades of Putrefaction.
That was on the other unit.
Gotcha. Yes.
So
correct.
this should have been over here. So this is not going to help them in any way, but it was worth a bit of a risk.
Yeah. It's a good play to go for.
So it's just getting 1 save, no AP whatsoever.
1 save, no AP, so saving on 3s for the captain. He saves it.
Which are good. Now we can go over to the Demon Prince here.
Over here, I think I'm going to spend 2 command points on Transhuman Physiology.
Sounds good.
Maybe if I get lucky or you get unlucky.
Which could happen, yeah.
It's possible. It happens, right? So I'll spend my 2 command points. Transhuman Physiology, so wound rolls of 1, 2, and 3 always fail.
Yeah.
So they're wounding on 4s.
So, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s, any 6s are Death of the False Emperor.
That is correct.
So we got no 6s. We did get a couple of 1s. So just 1 fail there. They all hit on 2s. Demon Prince.
Yes.
No extra hits, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Now, Strength 7, Toughness 4, so wounding on 3s, but that's a fail. 4s, 5s, and 6s are what we're looking for.
So 4, 5s, and 6s, but each one's a dead marine. Or, well, I have a save, but...
Yeah, so it's only -2, but it's 2 damage.
How many?
4.
4. Okay, so... saving on 5s. So we have...
3 dead marines.
3 dead marines.
So you're going to have to keep them in a way that you're still planted.
Yeah, the
close to
sergeant
this.
remains. So it would have to be those 3 like such.
Yep.
Sergeant remains as troops. But I'm basically in a position where I'm banking for the game to not continue.
Yeah, and
At this point.
because I have the separating plate, depending on how many hits and wounds you get through, if I save them, I might actually get a couple mortal wounds off and push it even more.
Absolutely correct. I forgot about that.
So we'll
that
see
does
how
matter.
this goes.
So we can jump right there. The sergeant has 3 attacks. The marine has 2.
Yep.
And each of them have a bonus 1. So they're hitting on 3s.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. I guess I'm... No, I don't want to give you more saves.
You do, I think
right?
you would not
So,
want to reroll.
Then I'm wounding on
5s.
5s. You're correct.
So
it's 2.
2+. Both save. Because I saved them for the separating plate, on a 4+, you take...
Oh, on a 4+.
On a 4+. So no mortal wounds there, which
Okay.
that's pretty beneficial for you. Now, if you'd like to cut down some Paxwalkers.
The captain has 4 attacks, or he has 5 attacks base, and I believe, because he's not Primaris.
Yes.
So he has 6 for the shock assault.
Yep.
So he's hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s for himself with his relic blade,
Relic Blade.
and he's wounding on 3s because he's only strength 4.
Oh, okay. Reroll for
Reroll
Salamanders.
for
And Lieutenant.
So we have 6.
And what's the damage?
It's D3 on a relic blade.
Okay, so each one do D3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Can we roll them together?
You can do them all together. So the first one, so one guy is dead. Second one, another one is dead. The one individual is another. Oh, but reroll 1 for necrosis, still dead. The 2, reroll 1. Well, it doesn't matter. So another one dead. The individual, that one's okay. And then the last of the 2, that one's okay. So killed 4 in the blowback, which looking back on it is probably not a good idea.
It could have really gone your way, though.
Yeah,
But it's risky.
So you still have the Primaris
Yeah,
Ancient,
so
or
the
the Ancient?
Ancient, I believe, has 3, 4 with shock assault.
Yep.
So he's hitting on 3s. He can reroll those for Salamanders and the captain himself.
Yep.
And he's wounding on 3s with his fists. So no.
Just
AP?
just D3. He's just
He's just
rifle
maxing.
butting. So feel no pain. So none there, but reroll 1s. Nope. So 3 more die.
And the lieutenant has 4 for being Primaris.
Yep.
And 5 for shock assault. So 5 hits.
And 3 to win.
And 3s to wound. He's also just boxing. So 3s to wound, no AP.
So 1 save there. So 4 more die. This is not working out as well as I hope.
I won't lie, I was sweating. The viewers can't see it. But yeah, I was definitely sweating. I was
Sweat
like,
boy.
oh,
So that's pretty much it for me. I don't take morale here. Did nothing here. But these guys might actually run, potentially.
Potentially. It matters. It'd be my last command point if they do. So, leadership 8 on the sergeant.
Yep.
3 fled, so we have 5 plus 3 is 8. They're okay.
Yeah, so you're okay. So I didn't score anything for the secure objective. Would you like to try and see if the game ends?
Yeah, let's see. So on a 3 up, the game continues.
The game continues.
It does.
Okay, so we decided to quickly recap the entire turn 6 because it's been a slog.
This stage in the game, nothing much is
Yeah, it's just little things here. So on Kyle's turn, he did his powers. He only got 1 off. He got
the -1 to hit.
-1 to hit. He moved this unit of Centurions up and wiped that guy off. He's claiming that, which means he's going to gain a point there. Everything else kind of did really nothing. The Demon Prince moved up back into these, but I rolled pretty poorly, and 1 guy is still remaining, denying me the 4. Other than that, we moved Necrosis back, moved some Poxwalkers back. There's still 1 sitting there in the way, which I just didn't bother moving or shooting. The Blight Lords took out the last of the Inceptors, and let us go and see if the game ends. If the game ends, Kyle is going to win by literally 1 point.
Yes.
If the game goes on, he might win by many more.
Or you could.
Or I could.
Yeah, it's hard to say. So we are looking for a 4.
Yep.
Oh,
Game is over. Handshake.
that's what it is. Good game.
So with that, Salamander's scoring over here. He managed to get behind enemy lines for the 1, and he managed to get secure objective 6 over there. If I was able to kill 1 single intercessor and him not make multiple 5+ saves, I would have actually scored secure objective 4, and my spread contagion for Necrosius would have put us at an exact tie.
Yeah, I got real lucky.
Yeah.
Challenging game. I feel like your list was like super friendly. This, like, I was really expecting these guys here, these Plague Risk Crawlers, to be all in the board.
Yeah. After this game, if anybody out there is a Death Guard player, do not use entropy cannons. Despite their points reduction, it's still a crappy last cannon on a crappy ballistic skill model versus having them with the double flamethrower, moving up and controlling the board. I lost board control. The game was tight. The game was tight regardless. I think you think so.
Board control is huge for what you're giving up, because I didn't realize it at first.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, you're giving up your anti-infantry and whatever, but
yeah,
had these been a forward-moving wall,
yeah,
it would have been a totally different game, I think.
I think so too. And like both sides had a couple of botched dice rolls, but in the end, very tight game. Me and Kyle always have good, clean games.
Yeah.
No under the belt stuff. And yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed that. What do you think?
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think of the format. Apologies for any audio quality. This is our first. We did a mock run like a few months ago.
Yeah.
But this is our first like real public ballot
foray into it.
Leave a comment. Let us know if you liked it. Please like and subscribe. If you like it, subscribe to our report.
Yep.
Help our channel grow.
Yeah.
Help the channel grow, and
we'll have more in the future. Different players. Yeah.
I don't want to announce who's next because it's all like tentative.
Yep.
But the frequency will be better.
Cool. Yeah. So hopefully everybody had fun watching this. It was a good game. Very good game.
Yeah, it's challenging. I'm actually kind of happy to play you early because I didn't want to play you post Psychic Awakening. But it's kind of a scary prospect.
Well, come on now. No, this is good. This is a good test. I'm learning some things with Death Guard, and you'll see some more painted stuff from both me and Kyle in future games. I hope everybody had a good time, and I love you.
That's it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.